risk you're flying away. And somewhere far beyond, keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. It's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go, really.
Hello. I think we're good. Hold on. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. Yo, my audio drivers decided to update, and I guess my OBS forgot what microphones are. What is a microphone? So I have to teach it again. But you know, I don't teach it gently. You know, I teach it how I was taught, right? This is actually a true story. We would have my teacher way back when I was growing up in Russia, she would throw erasers at kids and that would hurt. And she also had a ruler. Not for measuring. It just helped her get that reach, if you know what I mean. Right on the ear, dude, every time. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got big updates this Tuesday, Wednesday. For classes, possibly 10 to 6, just coming out of left field. When you stare into the abyss and the abyss stares back, I say hello. I say, hi, how are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, if you're just going to be staring is rude. You might as well say hello. You know what I mean? You might as well try to be even a little bit of social. But how y'all boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Hope all of you having a good, awesome, wonderful, beautiful evening. We got more duels up and running this night tonight. This time, though, over for the region of NA, whereas yesterday we had ourselves a fantastic set of duels over for the boys in the EU. Cool. Got you added. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blizzard, can I get a classic beta invite? Like, what is happening? I'm now concerned. If I'm not in classic beta, am I going to get into, like, the alpha of the War Within? I'll be really sad if I didn't. Oh, that'll make my job much, much harder. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I am very interested in the alpha. Hello? I didn't get a beta, but what about alpha? Hello? Am I off a list or something? Did I do something wrong, Blizz? Please. Alright, let's get ourselves groups listed over for the region of NA. Real quick. Let me also switch this over. Dude, I'm tired, man. I'm a little tired, so if I'm a little all over the place, boys, just ignore me. Gonna see the axe? No. I'm hiding it. I'm putting it under the pillow. You're not gonna ever see the axe ever again. I'm taking the axe back, boys. I'm taking it back with me. You know, one of those kids just like brings a soccer ball and it's like, I'm taking the ball, I'm going home. I'm that kind of guy. I'm taking the axe home. I'm going home. What is happening with this chat? What the, what? Why is it so big? What is that? Spectator. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. What's up? Hey, Sniper, how you doing, my guy? Yeah, we got the groups going. We got them groups going. Don't you worry, baby boy. Don't you worry. We got you with the duels. Groups are listed right now. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we putting groups together right now. Hey, hey. Getting groups ready right now. Does anybody else make it a group too? Deathsweep Insta is like, yo, get me in on that, dude. Get me in on that. We're gonna convert it to a raid. We're gonna give that the assist, getting everybody in here. But yeah, I'm excited, man. The amount of class changes that are coming out Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be good. I'm a little bit like certified, get you in here. I was a little bit surprised that like, wait, Outlaw Rogue got nerfed. I was like, you know what? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, like evasion and the uptime of that thing, it is a little high. But like, if they're gonna nerf Outlaw in PvP and they're not even gonna touch subtlety with that vanish reset thing, I'm surprised because it's like, whoa, okay, all right, that's a cooldown reduction mechanic. We're trying to lower down the impact off a little bit. Makes sense. Outlaw as a class is pretty good with it. But how about another prominent class that does the same exact thing, being subtlety? And it's like, nope. Apparently they just are losing some eviscerate damage in raids and dungeons, and that's it. They are doing a lot of single target damage though, so I wonder if this like eviscerate nerf is going to be enough to make the other specs a little bit closer in terms of overall single target performance. But we will see though. We'll see. Good in from us. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Hey. Let me see who else I can invite. Buck, I literally have him named as some rogue. Buck. What's up there, Buck? How you doing? What a name, man. Oh, man. Alright, who do we invite, man? Who is around for the regular? I don't think we'll be seeing the chill pills, though. Based on his comments yesterday. Probably not excited about it. Wait, crap. I just missed Kuros. Hey, Kuros. It was Duels tonight? Does he want to join him? Possibly. Let me see if we can put you guys over here, put you over here, all that. Me not being able to really sleep super well for the last few days. My eyes are just like blurry the entire time. Certified you're in? Hell yeah. Does Tank want to join? Does Vamp want to join? Night Owl? Hey, Duels tonight? I think this Demon Hunter nerf is bigger than people are acting. Some of the numbers in the blue post are wrong, unless the current tooltips are wrong. Like what part? Like the magical damage, physical damage reduced? I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to like reduce the overall like PvP stats, cutting them by like half or reducing them by like 2%, 3% here and there to just overall decrease like some of their survivability. I think they're just kind of hitting multiple talents at once just to like reduce them all together. Because I mean, what else they can really do besides like, you know, taking some of the passive talents that give you passive survivability buffs to garbage right now. All good, friend, all good. But the groups are listed, boys. If y'all want to join in, you said Essence Break was 50%. Yeah, so in PvE, Essence Break buffs the damage of your abilities by 80%, right? It gives you that big of a window. In PvP, that number is reduced to 50%. So for PvP, it's a different value than it is in like dungeons or raids. But in PvP, what they're doing is reduce it by 10% more. So it's going to be like half as effective against players than it is against like dungeon mobs. You know what I mean? You know what? I feel like doing duels today. Yeah, man, more than welcome to them. We got groups listed right now. We got groups listed, trying to see if we can form some bodies together. Oh god, I said the B word. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see if CJ wants to join in. Hey CJ, we're hosting. Well, I know what well, what do I know? I mean, they don't really have. I really do wish there was like a like a checkbox you could do like somewhere on the talents, so you could visibly see how all these talents are adjusted in PvP content, right? And maybe have like a little like star next to them to be like, hey, this talent has different values within PvP content kind of deal. I think that'd be really good because it's very hard to like keep track of all of these changes. And like Drustvar, the website Drustvar is like the only closest thing we have that kind of like, you know, keeps up with it more or less. Okay. Get a moment arena queues. All good, my guy. All good, friend. What else could I think I whispered Curious already, right? I'll try one done. Yeah, feel it for you, man. Feel free. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Kargath. Hey, Kargath. Duels tonight? Let me see if Kargath is down to join in or not. I got a song for you. I'll whisper it. Sure. There's a good chance I will not be able to play it. I don't know what the song is, but I'm just telling you right now. Good chance I may not be able to. 10, get in here, my man. Get in here, my guy. Let's see if Vamp wants to join in. Hey, Vamp. We're hosting Duels tonight. One in. See if he's down to join in or not. And then Traz. Hey. See if he's down to join in or not. Dalaran is gay, and that's okay. That's a song. Fantastic. Great work. Who's the artist so I can give some credit to it? What a good song. Wow. What a good suggestion. I want to join a bit, kid boy, my auto good you with her trigger real good. Now, what is that all about? Sure, of course. Let me know when I should in. So we'll get Kargath in. That'll make a 5th. I am the artist. Wow, so talented. So talented. This group is the Demon Hunter. Yeah, there's a lot of Demon Hunters. I don't count. Hold on. I don't count. I'm just a stand-in. You could tip me $100 if you want. Yeah. Wow. Man, that's very generous with royalties there. Wow. Wow. I'm so lucky. Wow. What the hell? Looking for tips already? What the heck? Yeah, this guy's on a hustle. This guy out here hustling. Oh man. Oh jeez. What was that about? The whole like, oh my god, Demon Hunters. Wow. It was wild. Alrighty. I want to see if Chicago's joining in, man. He's been playing Smite, I think, or something. Usually whenever Chicago isn't playing, he's playing Smite. When is Smite 2 coming out? Because we'll have Chicago gone for like ever. Austin, my man Seavark, yo, get in here, my guy. Okay, we need one more, so if Karga joins in, we'll be able to queue. Oh wait, no, we won't. That's just one group. Never mind. Austin and Paris on one team. We may at some point want to separate the two. But we'll see. That's too much. Oh, got a new game? Yeah, I did too. I saw that ad. I saw that. I got you, my guy. I got you. Keep him. Sounds good. Let's see the whole. Yeah, I mean, watching the two fight each other, I think would be really fun too. I carry the team. I believe in you, certified. I believe in you, my man. Alright, so it's up to Kargath whenever he's ready. And we'll get one up and running here. Who else can I invite? So he's in already. Buck. I could have whispered Buck, I guess. Let me also ask Cloaking. Hey, Cloaking. We hosting on Duels tonight. Let me see if he's down to join for any. Karga's already asked. Kura's already hit up. Raven? Does Raven join these? Here we go. That's team 2, just 2 of them. That's them 2. Oh, that could work, yeah. That actually would be interesting though. Hold on. Is it possible to just like, I think as a challenge that'd be kind of cool, right? It's like the idea is you're trying to go for 1v5, you know what I mean? Wait, what? Wait, what? What'd you say? I really want to, man. The vids be pooping. Okay, I asked a guy like you want to join duels? It's like, I really want to, man. The vids be pooping. I'm just reading it verbatim. I have no clue. I have no clue. Hey. Hey. Night Owl. We... One duels. Wanna join some, friend? Let me see. Kargath, if he gets back to me, man, we'll just be able to go. We just we don't need more people, just send it. What? With just 4? We don't have a second team, my guy. Relax there. Relax there, friend. Let me see if I should just hit up Kargath right now. Just hit him with an invite. Hold on. Twin Peaks? Wait, no, he's in Twin Peaks. Never mind. I'll wait. I'll wait once he's out. Is Twin Peaks a zone or that's a BG, right? That's not a zone, is it? Or am I wrong about that? Let me see if Chicago's down to join in. Wait. Actually, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Look, a friend. We've got. Let's get him in here, dude. Let's get We've got in here, and we'll get a Kargath and the other boys in the other group afterwards. I'm gonna leave you guys with. I guess I'll make Seavark lead because he's done these before. I'm gonna make a second one real quickly. All right, boys. We got a second group up and running. Hop in right now. Have my first Movitorian today because the partner didn't load in. Almost won on Veg DH. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get in that. Hell yeah. Awesome guy. Hell yeah. Let's try to see if we can get a second one real quickly. Get some queues going as soon as possible. I was about to reach out to Chicago, but Chicago actually was doing some IRL stuff last week. Like, I guess Chicago had to go to like a funeral or something. So I'm actually not gonna reach out to Chicago. I'm just gonna let him do his own thing. I don't really know. That just kind of came out of left field. Like, wait, what? I've never actually been to a funeral. I imagine like, I don't know. I guess depending whose funeral we're going to. But like, I just feel like it would be bad taste to just be like, yo, you want to join duels? Just be like, I'm almost thinking of just like, you know what? I'm just letting him chill. I'm just letting him do the thing. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll reach out next week or something. Something like that or the other. I would love to see Chills in here though. But I don't think we're going to be seeing Chills again for a long while. Hey, Buck. We are hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels tonight. Wondering if you would be interested in joining some. Let's see if Buck is down, dude. I have him down as some rogue. I don't remember who this guy is. But I might as well reach out and be like, yo, hey, hi, how you doing? Oh, hold on. Hey, Vix. See if he's down or not. I'll get my guy. Sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. What else can I invite, man? B-Tag. It's actually kind of limited. I think I hit up everybody. Faceless, I don't think he actually PvPs. And I know that Crims also doesn't actually PvP. Yeah, it sounds good, my guy. It sounds good, my man. Hell yeah. But groups are listed, boys. If you want to find us right now, we're listed over in the Raids Legacy section. You'll originally find us under the Molten Core. We'll try to see if we can put a second group together if at all possible. But yeah, you guys are more looking to find us there. Chill's out there reading blue posts. Yeah, dude, yesterday Chill's popped in the stream, and he was not really all that happy about it at all, man. Not in the slightest. PTR following week. Yeah, they said that season 4 PTR once 10-6 goes live. So we will see Tuesday. Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see until Tuesday, man. I think that could be kind of, I don't know, if they actually do end up dropping the patch on the on Tuesday, that'd be kind of wild, man. Not gonna lie, that'd be so weird. Because it's, when's the last time they've done like, hey, zero testing patch, zero updates kind of deal? You know what I mean? When is the last time they've done anything like this before, man? It's all been kinds of unusual, to say the least, yeah? At least I'd say it's been pretty unusual. Just start asking randoms out the door tour, maybe? Like this guy. Actually, I kind of like his mog. Whoa. That's the DK set. That actually looks so well with the shoulders. Oh. Look how good that looks. Oh my god, you actually got like a floating head. Sorta, kinda. That's wild. It's a DK didn't get buffed. Yeah, dude, everybody online was saying like, dude, Death Knights are rolling over in the graves, man. Death is just absolutely molding right now. You know what I mean? Dude, try to ask Mac the Man maybe to join. Does he want to join in? I mean, it looks like he's looking to fix, right? Hey, Mac the Man, we are hosting some 5V5 1v1 Duels. Wait, what should be him in there? No, Morgan. Hey, get in, my guy. Interested in joining some? Who just joined? It was like Kargath? Was it my boy? No, Kargath is in Chaos. Hold on, did we get Chaos in too? Is that what we get? Hold on a second. Is that the guys that is coming on? Ah, this man's right here. That's Death Sweep. What a name. Wait, where did that warrior go? Hold on a second. Where did that warrior go? Hold on, where's that guy? This guy. Hold on, let me ask him. Hey, what's your name? Thick. Interested in joining some 5V5 1v1 duels tonight? We are putting some groups now. Asking Durotar homies around. Oh, he's already got in the game, never mind. What did this guy say? No thanks about to spark up a hookup ball, otherwise I would. Let me know when you do it again. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hell yeah, my guy. What about this man's? Yo, did that, I gotta go. Wait, Warriors are gonna get the smog, aren't they? Because they're gonna get the season 1 set? Oh, but they're gonna get the looks of a season 2 though. I actually really would love to go back and get this set. Like this whole red molten version, that looks so good. I'm pretty sure it's the elite one, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's see those mans down to join in. Hey, what's his name? Aliminar? Interested in joining 5V5 1v1 Duels by chance? Let me see if this guy would be down to join him. And let me see if I can get a Kargath in on these two. He is... Where is it? Oh, is he? Wait, he's in Temple Cut Mogu. Hold on a second. Didn't he say he's down to join in? Hold on. I just set him up. No, honestly, I don't feel for this game was awful. Yeah, I imagine depending on your class, you're probably either like excited for the changes or not one bit. Not at all. So probably one or the other. But yeah, it's just, it is one of those things where it's like, I'm kind of surprised. They, Raven, hey, how you doing, my man? Wait, you decided to join in? Hell yeah, fam. Hell yeah, I thought you said you weren't gonna. Hell yeah, my guy. Hope you enjoyed, man. Hunters are pretty good. As long as you like can, depending on, I guess depending on the matchup too. But like, as long as you get yourself the fatty opener, the amount of damage you could do is, oh, so good. So good. What was around? Let me actually ask Faces. Yeah, Faces. In joining some 5v5 1 those by chance? Oh, but all sounds good. If you guys got any friends you want to invite to the duels, by the way, I have the groups listed with the assist. So if you want to just like hit up some homies, you're more than welcome to. Invite, sounds good, my guy. Get in here, my dude. What else do you invite, man? Furious, possibly? Almanar, I hit that guy earlier. Are you killing something? So you're randomly just like sweeping stuff around. I was like, is this healthy or something? Hey, that was up, Dark Soul. Hi to my man. Hope you're having a good one. What do you guys think 10.2.6 is gonna be? If it is out this Tuesday. Like, we know it's gonna be Pirates. I think it's probably gonna be like a catch-up patch. Like a big old invasion or something. Maybe in a little bit doing some weekly. Sounds good. Sounds good. Just on sub? Yeah, chills. Chills out here, just gonna be converting people to what sub of the game. Don't know myself infuriated. Oh, I guess if you mean like to lore, yeah. I guess if that's what you wanted to do, right? Speak of the wallet, speak of the money. Like, yeah. Yeah, that is an option. It's up to you. You know what? I guess another thing you could do is maybe take a break. Now might be a pretty good time. Or maybe play another class while, if let's say DK is just like not really feeling it. There's a couple of options, man. You know what I mean? One thing you should do is you shouldn't like dwell on it super hard. And instead you should do something you have fun with. And if that means like stepping away from the game for a little bit just to like clear your head and not have to deal with the patch updates that you're not a fan of at all, that might not be a bad idea, honestly. Like in the long term, it might actually be a really good move. I just thought I'd ask anyone, my guy. Pork sweats, I like that name. Get him in here. We need to run a moss and be good, boys. One more. Chills, do you want to get in? Oh, this guy. Chills, do you just want to get in for a game? Oh, wait, did we lose somebody? Maybe? No, we got everybody. All right. And where's that? I'm gonna make Flamin lead, I think, yeah? Oh no, I can make Kargath lead. Where's Kargath? I'm gonna make you lead. I'm gonna make you lead. What is this? Duels. Also, does anyone know why I applied to MC group and never get accepted? Wait, hold on a second. Just for the cues. Compared to how bad DK is on a regular basis for the past 8 years, how badly gets nerfed within a week of bringing someone remotely viable. It's not like I followed that that closely to be like, you know what, that is 100% correct, or you know what, I don't agree with that. That's actually not factually true. You know what I mean? I'm not just like that kind of mood to just like go back and forth on it just because I don't play Frost DK. Although I will say this, yeah, it's been like a, when is the last time Frost DK was really good? Like back in WoD? PvP, it's always been kind of weird. It's either really good in PvE or PvP. One of those two. Just let me know if someone bows out or something. Okay? I can come in and assist in group making. Cool. And see where I can set him up with a vibe, dude. See what he's been doing these deals for a while? He knows exactly like what I'm looking for. He knows exactly what I'm about to ask him every single time, man. It is wild. Match, car, gas, and C Vark. 5, a grand 1. First deal of the night, boys. Let's go. Привет, хорошего стрима. Большое спасибо, Кобра, как дела, друг? See, вчера, как его? Как сказать? Yesterday. How do you say yesterday in Russian? Вчера? Вечера? Не помню уже. Как сказать yesterday? По-русски. Я не помню уже. Но yesterday дуэли были прекрасными. Мне очень нравится все. Нравилось все дуэли. Все бауты там. Микол дуэль сегодня на канал поместил. И будет больше. Можно посмотреть на другой футаж. Посмотрим. Is the major joining? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I want to have a man named Meat Sweats in these duels, dude. I was excited for that guy. Alright. Might have to get him +1 after this, dude. Might have to get him a +1 after. Unless he does end up joining him. Alrighty. Switch. Got ourselves Austin over for the team too. We're ready to go. Love that map, man. It's so good. Certified on that team. We got Death Sweep 10 as well as Weeb God X. You know, for a name like Weeb God X, I did not think he was gonna go for the full-on like royalty mug. But you know what? I like it. A gentleman and a scholar with an acquired taste. Over on the team 1, we are missing a mage with the greatest name ever. But Flamin', no Flamin'. PHC might have to be the guy to hold the fort for the team. Got himself a shadow meld. Certified absolutely getting blasted. Having to go for disperse even though he's finally getting to lock down the rogue. But the man just felt, you know what? My health bar way too low. Quick blind by the rogue. Vanish right after. Is he dotted? Certified doesn't have an out anymore. Hold on a second. Wait, is he actually clean? No, not clean. Certified? Maybe there's like a gap in between those saps. Did you get something going? Goes in for a shadow strike, delaying the stun for a little bit later. Goes in for calm points, getting shot right after. Certified doing a bit of damage to himself, but his secret technique falls out to fall. Oh, that's not a great situation, man. Fear, drinking out of the rogue. Actually getting kind of aggressive with it. Wait, is there no options for you? Wait, do you live? Hold on. Heal. Just heal it. Just heal yourself. Just heal through the damage. It's fine. This man literally just takes that idea and just heal harder. It just applies that as a strategy. The rogue going for a bit of a reset. He is dotted though. That's the one thing Certified does do pretty well here. I mean, that sounds so bad. But the thing is, the fact that he keeps the rogue dotted is, I was going to highlight as a really good move. And I think he has a stun coming back up too, right? I believe so. Sad by the rogue. He is dotted. Maybe they'll disrupt his go. Certified taking a bit of damage yet again. Maybe a CC to break it. Maybe. Eviscerate. Fade for a second. Got himself a heal. Hold on. Void. Stun. Heal. He's so low. I don't know how you make it out of this one. He does get himself the Vamp Embrace. If you get some damage on Rogue, maybe you can get some recovery. That or just walk away. Yep, walk away from the Rogue. Get yourself some healing. Do a bit of recovery. No dots this time around, so you will not be able to get the Rogue out easily, but you do have Disperse, so as long as you get yourself an interrupt, you should be good to go. To battle won't feel the 25k first with some Chicago. How you doing, my guy? You joined tonight, by the way, because we got a spot over for Team 1. Unless PHC just goes in for a one-man army here, or potentially Chaos, the boy himself. We got us this Morrigan in the back. I like the panda look. I actually like the panda mug. That's very much like a piratey panda hunter look. Very, very casual. I'm actually, you know, the longer I play this game, the more I like, you know, the less high fantasy mogs, like the more casual mogs in general. Fear onto PHC. That is a trick on a Certified though. Got himself an actual full go. PHC does have outs with advantage, but he is dotted. Shadow striking right into a Void Eruption stun right after Siphon, together with the other pet Mindbender, all doing plenty of damage. Shadow step by the rogue, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a go. Shadow Ward deaths are going to be applied to Certified. Had himself a bit of PI there too. Damage is on PHC, and the guy is actually rotting little by little. Got himself a sippy cup to keep himself afloat. Certified trying to get himself a better angle, but chasing after a rogue around the pillar as a priest is basically possible. Does go for the fear. denying the sap. That's going to be kidney shot by the rogue. He's kind of low. Vanish, cloak shot is not available. No vanish. Hold on. Certified. Big eviscerate out of the rogue. Looking for a reset. Does he get him dotted? Hold on. Wait, that damage? He cloaks it. He wasn't going to trust it. He wasn't going to trust it. Disperses back up for certified very, very soon. Shadow Crash right into... Did that connect, right? Tell me that connected. Tell me that connected, Blizzard. Blizzard, tell me that connected. That feels like... That feels like it should have connected. Might be dispersed here. Does go for disperse. Does PHC. He's trying to see if he can bounce out of there. Certified able to chase after him. Does he get a stun on the guy? Does go for the stun. Does he get himself a setup? That's going to be some dots. Blind to follow. Is it enough though? He's super low. That's also, I think, maybe a battle message trinket? No, actually, I think it's a damage trinket. I think it's just a proper badge. Shadow Crash around the corner. Rogue does get to avoid it. No dots on him, so I think that is a clean reset for certified. Human racial is back up, so you could use it to break out of the next CC. But PHC is backing up out of there. He actually is starting to feel a bit of pressure from his Shadow Priest. Not something we see that often in the 5v5 duels, because priests are usually just kind of like, we don't see him really going for 1v5s all that often. But this is interesting. Does go for the stun. No human racial. Certified just taking the damage. He may need something. Fade, fear onto the rogue. No trinket available. Finally gets able to get him some dots. Looking for the vampiric embrace. Maybe that'll be huge. Does get a slow into the rogue with a siphon. If you actually chase up to the rogue and you sheep herd him around the corner, you could maybe use the pet to get her at him. He goes in for advantage, but he's still dotted though, right? Siphon? No, Siphon decided he's just gonna leave this existence. Trinket is back up for certified though. PHC without a cloak of shadows for a bit. Trinket coming back up for the rogue in about 8 seconds. Trinket, fear, that's gonna be maybe a go. Does have a stun with this. Hold on, certified. If he has himself a setup, full PI and everything is available. Void eruption right after. Doesn't have a line inside of the rogue though. That is unfortunate. Does he just chase either way? Trying to go for the Shadow Crash thing around the corner, but I don't really know. I don't really know. The amount of just mobility the Shadow Priests do not have compared to every other class in the game is just absolutely tragic, dude. It's actually just tragic. He's at least able to keep some kind of like poke pressure onto the rogue while he's behind the pillar with like DPs and stuff, but yeah, I wish it was like an easy... Remember how there used to be ability back in the day where Shadow Priests could just get all of their dots with DP on the target instantly? Bring that back. Make it an honor talent or something. I don't know. I think that thing was amazing back in the day. It would just let you just layer down DPs over DPs with all the extra dots. And if as soon as the rogue goes for a reset, hit him with the dots. Nothing you can do about it. Fear, rogue has a trinket, dusty burned here. That is a void eruption with a mind games to follow. He does have a pillar nearby. Cloak of Shadows is getting used. With a gouge, looking for a reset, changes his decision. Certified getting hit with a stun. Disperse is available. Could use it, does end up going for disperse. PHC is dotted up, trying to go for shadow strikes onto Surd. Surd has himself no fear for a bit. Hold on, actually kind of limited what he could do. Dots are running to PHC, that's really about all he's got. I don't know, is there a chance for him at all? Also, I just noticed you have yourself the beeswax honeycomb looking base thing. Has a bit of like honey that just kind of jiggles. I think it's over. I think it's over. I think it's over. We're back! Oh, it's over. It's over. The mania, the depression of it's over. We're back! It's over. We're so back! Oh no, we're dead. Oh no. 7 minutes into the first match between a rogue and a Shadow Priest? There's just no way a Shadow Priest can catch a rogue. There's just no way. Like, if a rogue just doesn't want to fight a Shadow Priest, he could always bounce out. He just walk around the pillar. Just to try to see if you can find the man immediately. It's gonna maybe pick up eyes. Both of them are available for either one of them. How do you even... Man, I feel like maybe playing away from pillars might be the play for a Shadow Priest. Probably right. You really got to get the Void Eruption and the full burst on the guy while slowing him out. So I think maybe finding him away from a pillar might be the play. PHC though goes in for a stun, trinket out of death sweep, trying to see maybe if you can end the duel. Cheap shot does follow up, but he's got himself full I-beam out of that sigil. Gouge for PHC, looking for a bit of a resetty. Is he using battle master trinket or badge? I actually can't tell. I actually cannot tell. I do like his mug though. That whole set is actually really solid. I don't know about shoulders. I would swap this out for like the shoulders and match the set personally. Well, that looks really good either way. Able to keep Death Sweep at a distance though while trying to wait out for another big go, and the guy got himself no vanishes, but a Shadow Melt is available. Something is keeping him in combat, or at least something is keeping him out of stealth at the very bare minimum. As he got himself a full reset onto Death Sweep. This is going to be a blur as the Rogue goes in for a stun. That is a perfect defensive for Death Sweep though. That is so good. Blind for the Rogue though as he gets himself yet another reset. Death Sweep out of a trinket. Does eventual retreat, so if he lands it properly, maybe he'll have a go meta around the corner, trying to see if he catches the Rogue. He is able to get on top of him before the Rogue can wait out the stun TRs. Big burst crit with a hunt into the Rogue. Has himself a cloak, but I don't even know if he'll get to use it. Trying to go for the cloak to maybe live with advantage to follow. So that does give him yet another reset that he needs. If Death Sweep is fast enough, he might be able to find the Rogue around the corner, looking for a quick juke, but doesn't quite connect with the guy. At least not yet, unless maybe he lands a sigil and then kites the Rogue in the other direction. He's trying to make sure one of those death sweeps maybe gets some damage out. PHC able to avoid him completely though. Hold on a second, Sap. Does the Rogue make it out of here? Hold on a second. Does the Rogue make it out alive here? Cheap shot, goes in for a go. Death Sweep doesn't have a defensive for this one. That's another stun to lock him down. The Wizards are not doing nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Got himself the immunity to chase after the Rogue with a full stun right after. Trinket to follow for PHC. Doesn't have any defenses available. Maybe a Shadow Meld? But he's waiting out the stun TRs. Stun before he can get anything done. Sigil of Fear. Death Sweep just trying to establish control. Maybe get himself a bit of damage. Darkness to cover his approach a little bit. Gouged by PHC. Has himself an evasion. Kidney shot. Trinket immediately for Death Sweep. Has himself the I-Beam and just cleaving down the Rogue just with the fury of a Demon Hunter. And we're 9 minutes into the duel. 9 minutes into the first match. That's a long one. Is it Flame Index? I think it is supposed to be Flame Index. As he got himself maybe a succubus CC, does get himself a succubus CC at the very bare minimum. Open up the gates, not fire portal. Let's get a nerf by the way by 30%. That's gonna be a bit unfortunate. Full damage on a Death Sweep. How do you even make it out of here alive with this much damage and no defenses available? Maybe he could use the hunt to try to give himself any kind of healing, but at this point it's impossible, I don't think. Yeah, it's actually straight up impossible. 10 gonna be up next with a Mortal immediately. Fear potentially for Flamin. Does get a juke, but it doesn't matter. That's so much damage by the Demon Hunter. Does drop down Infernal on him with an Immolate. Ward doesn't really take him super far. I don't really know if he can gate out or anything. Maybe? Nah. Once the damage is set in, it's just over. I think it looks like Chaos is gonna be up next. Or is it Morgan? I like your... Is that... an iPad? What is that? Hold on a second. What is that eye thing you got going on? Monocle? That actually looks kind of cool. It almost looks like an eye patch. But not really. I actually like that. 10 getting blasted by these pets. Got himself a full Sigil of Fear with even more... souls? What do you call it? Elysian Decree. With another Sigil, the Elysian Decree. You would think they would change the name to a Sigil or something, right? Sigil of Misery, Sigil of Fire, Sigil of Silence, and then would be like Sigils of just Demonic Explosion. I don't know. Anything? That's going to be full setup for Burns for Chaos. Got himself a bit of mobility. 10 is out in the open just fighting the demons, and I think the demons are going to get him. Oh my goodness, man. Fought demons, and the demons got him. We've got X gonna be up next versus Chaos. Again, surrounded by demons immediately. Hold on a second. Wait, this man is literally at half health. He just started the duel. He is already at half health. That momentum of the army of demons that he brought in. Wait, was that the smallest meteor I've ever seen Chaos get hit by the fire alley? That looked like the smallest meteor ever. Lava bursts are flying in. This guy got damage. Hold on a second. He's playing out the tier set. Chaos trying to look for a bit of cover. He has a fire elemental attacking him. No health whatsoever. It's just done. Morgan is the last one left. Got himself at least a camo opener with a stun onto Weeb. Together with a death chakram. As long as you can rule the pets, you should be able to limit a lot of their damage. That's the entire zoo rushing out at Weeb. At least able to control the pets in that static totem with the earth elemental to stun up Morgan. Trying to see if you can play into a little bit of control, a little bit of damage. Morgan with the defensive. Weeb has no more defenses left at all though. That's going to be a dark iron, no, normal dwarven racial. I was gonna say dark iron racial, but no, not a dark iron dwarf. Trying to see if he can fight through this damage. Looking for a heal or two, but it's gonna be a quick interrupt. I think it's over. Unless he somehow brings it back. Hold on. He needs a fatty lava burst, I think, at this point. Knocking the pets back for a second. At least getting away from him. Lava burst flying in. Oh, the earth shock. He actually did it. Oh my god. That was so good. Wait, he actually got two. Wow. That was great. I love how the beginning of the duel was like a lot of like slower rogue games, but then it got actually pretty exciting at the very end with people just falling over. That's wild. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Uno mas. Kargath, I think is probably gonna need a +1, yeah? I think so. I can help reform the group if you need more. Yeah, let me know, my guy. Teamwork is ready already. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Duel listed. PhD also gone. Okay, we'll try to see if we can swap them both out. Yeah, we'll list it up. We'll list it up. PvE. No. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Raids. Here we go. We'll list it in Raids Legacy. Alrighty. Groups are listed, boys. If y'all want to join up, more than welcome to. And this guy's gone. Oh, man. I actually... It is a rogue, but I did want to see how the guy will play some more. I'm trash at PvE, but I'll try. You're more than welcome to, my guy. Exploited from one rogue into the next. I do mental. Color, I think the color actually one drop from season to heroic as well. Really? And sap be outlaw? You know what? I'll take rogues, dude. I'll take rogues. I want to get some games going. I'll give it a try. Seamark, Deathsweep, they can deal with rogues, I think. You know what? That's probably the best the best classes they could put them up against. It's just a bunch of sub-rogues. That'll work out, right? Let's get ourselves a Black Cold going. Jeweler's Ruby Monocle? Is that what it is? That's so cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Yo, okay, I need one of those now. Can I just buy that on the auction house? Is that a thing? Yo, can you link that in Discord, the actual item? Just so I can, like, look it up later and, like, just research it. Because I want to get it. That looks great. That looks awesome. It looks like an eye patch, but it's just a monocle and just so, like chill. It's like so... What am I trying to say? Like, a lot of the items in WoW, like toys and stuff, they're just like... I guess the best way to put it is, you know the jeweler's, like, armor or crafting gear that you can get, and there's like a big old like thing with a eye monocle thing for, you know, looking at jewels or whatever, right? All the little doodads you get for that profession, and like they're all usually like super stand out and really in your face, but the monocle is just like so chill. It's like very muted. It's just very, very small. You know what I mean? That's like the best way to put it. Wow, we actually have almost 600 over on the NA. Depending on how many games you get done, we could probably get into that 600 category easily. Alrighty, I think we're good. So Twitch, got ourselves, who's first up? Wait, let me see that thing. Look at that thing. That actually looks so good. Oh, it's just so subtle. It's so subtle. Austin first up versus Flamin', trying to see if he can get himself a go versus Destro Warlock. It's going to be a reflect. I think Austin might have been able to steal it. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage from the Touch of the Magic. It's been building. Hold on a second. Touch of the Magic is going to do a lot of damage there for a moment. Oh my God. Flamin' actually popped himself back up to full health with a Warlock Hellstone towards the end of the ability. That actually is wild. Hold on a second. That's actually so good. Hold on, I think he's still dead though. Oh, that's just a lot of arcane mage damage. That's just a lot of damage. From one to the next though is exploited. It's going to be up next. Subtlety Rogue going in for a Cloak of Shadows very aggressively versus Austin, who's trying to go for as much of a defensive as humanly possible. Got himself maybe Alter Time. Does have Alter Time. Touch the Magic onto the Rogue. Now that he doesn't have a cloak, it's going to be a quick reset by him, trying to avoid as much of this arcane mage damage as possible. Dude, that is so rough. The amount of damage such a magic can do, by the way, like if a mage knows how to play, I'm always just like impressed. Not gonna lie, I'm just every time I'm impressed. Exploited, actually able to get around Seaver quite easily, even enough to get a sap there. Kiddish shot, locking him down, doing quite a bit of damage, forcing the ice block out of the mage really early into the match for Austin. He does have a good amount of defensives that he can utilize in between of a lot of his abilities, right? In between defensives. They're all very, very good. But they're not like a strong defensive, like a Cloak of Shadows or an Evasion or a Vanish. It's like a stopgap. Like you take no damage when that thing is up, more or less. But it's one that he has immunity. That's gone. So it's going to be down to him. How well does he utilize the cooldown reduction? How well does he utilize crowd control? How much value can he get from an Alter Time? So it's really going to come down to the wire now that he doesn't have that safety net anymore. Touch of the Magi, just trying to make sure he doesn't get interrupted by the Rogue. The Rogue does not have any ways to close the gap anymore. Hold on a second. I think it's just over. Nova Sim out. Touch of the Magi, it's just done. Doesn't even cheat death. The guy even get denied cheat death unless he somehow procced it earlier. And I might have just missed it completely. Morrigan trying to avoid them all. The random stray arc and orb does connect with all these pets. Barrage is out for Austin. able to trap up the pets for just a second as Morgan kind of going at Seawork solo. Turtle shell really early as more pets are joining little by little. Arcana Sphere for Austin. I don't even know if he was going to be able to knock Morgan back. Unless he just tried to see if he could reposition with that ability really quickly. Just to maybe give it a little bit extra like time. So travel time before the turtle shell is out. For Morgan, they got to get the pets over on Seawork. That's like the most amount of damage he's got going on right now. Gonna be another touch of the magic. Morgan might be under a ton of pressure. I don't know if he got any more defenses. Trying to see if he can trap out the mage. Looks like he tried to trap him, but no, they touched the magic. Just everything collapsed all at once. Oh my goodness, the amount of damage. Quick breath onto Sappies. He's trying to get himself a proper go versus Austin. Is going to go for that aggressive use of advantage, which is not the worst as Outlaw Rogue. Because of the cooldown reduction, you are going to get the ability back a little bit faster. Austin trying to see if he can reposition against the rogue. He's got plenty of pistols, looking for a quick charge. Does hit him with a poly. That's going to be a ring of fire, so as rogue approaches Austin, unless he can shadow step around the ring of fire, that fire damage together with the touch of magic and the missiles, that's all just going to coalesce all together. And Sappy might be under a ton of pressure, hoping for a cheat death right now. Denied! Just denied a cheat death. What? Twice. Blizzard, what is a cheat death? What is the purpose of the button? Twice Austin has been able to deny it from a rogue. Twice. It just procs and it just is like, nah, you don't get to cheat it. Nah, you're just dead. It's over. You're done. Chaos trying to see if he can just charge at Austin. He is focusing down the observer up in the air for a little bit, trapping Chaos as well as all of the demons all at once. How do they all get lined up like this? To be perfectly surrounded by the ring of frost. He just has a ring of fire, another touch of the magic, all that combo together, tanking up this damage as best as possible, trying to see if he can amp up his demons a little bit here. As Austin looking for a little bit of recovery. Man's got no ice block, but he's actually looking very, very healthy. Chaos trying to see if he can land a fear on the guy around the corner, and Austin's just trying to avoid the tyrant go for a bit. While the pets are empowered, he's just trying to control the pets. He's trying not to get in front of Chaos and get CC'd, but he's also trying to avoid the pets as best possible. Ring of Fire in one hand with an Arcane Orb in the other. He's kind of zoning you out. He's forcing you away from the pillar. He tried to see if he could reposition. Hopefully Chaos has himself a port set up to maybe retreat if ever necessary. Does go for the touch of magic. There's going to be quite a bit of burst. Arcana Sphere trying to see if he can send it towards Chaos, or rather maybe focusing on pets. Those pets actually do quite a number. Stun, does have himself a blink, avoiding the fear. All the time is available. He's actually trying to see if he can get an Arcane Surge off of the pet to prime it to chase after Chaos. Got himself a quick Mortal Coil. More pets are in. That's going to be Austin actually blinking in. That was the longest blink in the world. Dropping down that observer very, very quickly. But it's actually starting to take a little bit of damage from these pets, trying to slow down the puppy dogs, as well as get some damage on the Chaos. He's going to go for a quick intro, but mostly, as you can see, avoiding those pets. He's very, very conscious of those pets, rooting them, knocking them. Quick axe toss, does go for the blink into the wall. But Chaos might not be in a great spot right now. He does get himself an extra demon spawning in. Unless I think a good line inside of Austin. I don't even know if that's actually going to be able to do anything. Yeah, that was just getting stuck. Maybe. Hold on. Chaos trying to see if he can tank up. Does get interrupted on Shadow. Looking for a hand to go down. Breath to follow the touch of the magic. I think it's just over. And exploded. There it is. This man is literally master of arcanes. My god. I still don't know what the hell happened. I think, dude, we got to get another go with these rogues. We got to get another go. Twice in a row. He was able to just deny a rogue a cheat death. Twice. Was a demon timing? Honestly, dude. Honestly. Let's get another one going. Yo, let me know if you guys got 5. Let me know. Gotta go GG's though. Invite. Yeah. Wait, I gotta invite you now? Okay. So you're popping out, it looks like. I will join in a bit to help with groups. Do I have a game GG's? GG's. Alrighty, so we'll need more. Yeah, welcome to what your homies. We're gonna need a couple more bodies for both teams. So we're gonna list this one up, and we're gonna list the other team as well. We'll team Kargath. So if you guys want to join, groups are listed over in the LFG Raids Legacy. Wait, you guys want to swap over to the other team? I mean, wait, does that mean Kargath lost all these homies? I mean, I'll take you guys. You guys can join Team Baneling, I guess. That might be a little much, but we'll roll with this. Baneling, I'll make you lead, okay? Is that cool with you, my guy? Because you've done these a couple of times at the very least. All you gotta do is let me know if you got 5 or if you like somebody dropped out. Okay. Just try to make sure. I'm double checking everything, man. I'm running on very little sleep. Very little sleep. Last few days have been wild for me, man. Absolutely wild. All good, GG's. Hold on, I'm checking with Cargas because if both Flamin and Raven bounce, they might not even have a group anymore. I might just have to make a new one. Let's do that though. Let's do that actually. We'll make a second one really quickly. We'll do this. We'll remake it really quickly. I shall not be cheated. Hey, what's up, Light? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. 50 seconds after alter, it's kind of ridiculous. 50 seconds CD alter time, it's kind of ridiculous. It's shorter than that, isn't it? Because if you use a time warp or shifting power, you reduce it, don't you? Oh, am I wrong about that? Cheat death doesn't work into Archimage, by the way. If they have a missile in the air when a proc set has 100% kill rate, that's why it didn't work both times. Really? Okay. Wow. That's weird, man. I guess like, is it like a server tick thing, or is it just like the order which abilities work? That is weird. Huh. Just ignores cheat death. It's not like that with Purgatory for decades, right? That's wild. Link on the item. I appreciate it. Let me check it. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. I wonder if there's others too. Like another other cosmetic items as well. There's Ruby Monocle. See also there's probably more, isn't there? Commons. There was Amber, Sapphire, Ruby, and then Rhinestone sunglasses. Wait, there are 4 ultra rare recipes in Cataclysm. Those are Cataclysm things? I had no idea. Those were Cataclysm? I thought those were honestly like added in this expansion. Wild. I had no idea. Purgatory doesn't work how Cheat Death works. Okay, so I guess it's a little different. Like 35, 15 threes last season. Plus 3,500 in shuffle. Yeah. Let's see how it's ready we've got. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh no, Kimbo with those questions again, dude. No, 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 no. Next thing he's gonna tell you, you don't look like a 3,500 player. Whatever that means. He does it to everybody, it seems like. Yeah, I got the one for Firelands, right? Ruby? Okay, I had no idea. I honestly thought it was like a this expansion added thing. Honestly. Had no idea. That is a big old boy. That's a big old boy right there. What the hell? How are you so big? Impressive size. Just increases size. Wait, is he using the toy? And then he just jumps on a mount and he can move? Is that how that works? Huh. Hockey? Get in here, my man. Get in here, my guy. Trying to see if you can rebuild. Let me know. Alrighty, boys. We're gonna have to remake that group really quickly here. Groups are gonna be listed over in the LFG Raids Legacy. Let's see if I can fit one round in. That's good. That's good. Whenever I want to play my guy. We're gonna try to see if we can remake it all together. Should I hit a bold? I feel like every time I hit a bold, it's not actually a bold plane. It's like whoever they share an account with. Chicago, you want to join? Want to join? Want to get in here, my guy? Or are you trying to make another go by chance? Yeah, 25% more healing though. I don't know, man. It's not gonna fix enhance, but it's gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be like, wow, I actually kind of sort of heal myself or something. Like a little bit, you know? It's gonna be better than nothing. That's up to you. Whatever you want to do, my guy. Just log into buy, trade, and post stuff, and then before I'd sub in. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Is that the Green Reaper? Is that the boy? Yeah. Yeah, that's the boy. 25% isn't going to be anything. That seems like a big enough number, though, you know? Like, what is it? Druids are getting like 12%, or is it 12%? Or 22? I think it's 12% more rejuve. And it's like, well, that's actually going to kind of, ramp, you know? That's actually going to do pretty well. Hence is rough right now. The Feral Druids as well. I wonder if that, like, Feral Friends of Regen is going to be anything for them. I guess it's going to be a little bit better because it's, like, some survivability. Yeah, I think some classes probably need some kind of, like, a rework or, like, a brand new PvP talent or something. Like, there's got to be more than just, like, a little bit of tuning here and there to help them out, right? Maybe there's probably a more elegant solution that could likely be done. I can play a little bit of Frost Arcane, another level, well played, dude. Yeah, Arcane. Watching Steve work on Arcane is just like a whole nother game. It's just he's played in a whole nother video game than everybody else, honestly. Like, that's my favorite part about the 5v5 1v1 Duels is just seeing some of the best players that play their classes super well, and just the ability to go from one player to the next and plan out their cooldowns and just absolutely, I don't know, it's just super enjoyable. Dying to hair is gonna be the norm. Yeah, dying to hair. I feel like dying to hair. Yeah, I've been hearing that one a lot, man. Yeah, there was some random streamer that I saw on Drustvar, and he was hyping up his chat, and he's just giving like threes with a group or whatever. Not solos, like actual threes. And then it was like a red evoker comp or something that they fought up against. I was like not paying attention super hard, but like kind of like had it out in the corner of my eye while I think working on a thumbnail or something. And then it's like, and then they started like making calls and trying to get some kind of a setup or whatever. So I just started like pay attention to watch it. And then the red pops wings. And the guy's just taking hits back to back, and I'm like, he's gonna port, right? He's just not porting. Press Dark Pact. He's just standing there and just like talking, almost like I forget what he was talking about. It was almost like telling, okay, I'm gonna do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this, and then Evoker presses like Mastery ability, Dragon Rage. He hit Fire Breath, hit Eternity Surge, Disintegrate while Red is fully like Crusade wingsing him down, and I'm like, he's gonna port, right? A press wall or something. And then he died. And then he's like, dude, I died to air. I died to air. I was like, what do you mean? Hold on a second. Wait, what the hell is... What, he died to a paladin with wings and evoker who presses full whammy buttons. You have a gate down, you have a port up, you have wall up. You're gonna press your 3 buttons to counter their 2 button, I guess. Or, I don't know. Like, he just kind of stood there talk and died. It was like, and then yelling at his chat like he died to air. Like, what? Died to air. And ever since that moment, I've been hearing more people talk about how they're dying to air. And in some cases, like, I see what you mean. And in other cases, like, dog, you just gotta sit still and just melted. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Just Q, let's run it. Yo, you wanna get us a couple more bodies, kin? You wanna get a couple more bodies? We need 3 more bodies here, man. We'll be good to go. Yeah, grips aren't full. Like this guy, dude, that's how the streams have been whenever you're not around here. Chills, just kin yelling at me like, queue up. Just queue. Yeah, sure. What do you mean? I literally have the stream. Kid is just like off the wall, dude. The farm was so strong he died. Yeah, exactly. 2 out of 3 play classes are among the squishiest in the game, while more than half the cloth classes are among the tankiest in the game. I don't know, man. That armor change happened only kind of recently. I was doing some twos with Caneric the other day, and like Fury Warrior still is kind of tanky. You know what I mean? Like I was walking to play classes, like yeah, there are a lot like they take a lot more damage, which is really nice. Especially on my class, which is mostly roll physical damage. But it like feels like, oh, I can actually press cooldowns and feel like I'm making an impact, rather than like, okay, I do literally nothing against the class, so I'll hit the other guy. So whenever you queue into arena of solos where it's like the guys you're fighting against are a Death Knight, I guess you're gonna hit the DK. Or you know what, let's not do Death Knight. Red Pally, Warrior, Holy Paladin, and you're like, oh no, all of them got plate gear. It doesn't matter who I hit, I'm just gonna cut out control. I'm just not doing damage, I'm just CCing all day. That's all I could do. Or if it was like Priest Healer, Red Warrior, I'm like, well, I'm hitting the Priest, I guess, because that's like the only one that's actually gonna take any decent damage. Like Red is just gonna sit there and take like no damage for me. I'm gonna press cooldowns and feel like I'm not useful, so I'm just gonna hit the Priest. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, I'm just hitting Priest. So it was just like, all right, I guess we'll hit the rogue's target, whatever. But now it's like, everybody feels like they're a target. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. It's like, at the same, like, while they are a target, at the same time, like, running into a Feudal Warrior who just doesn't die, that is still a possibility. Like, it literally happened. Like, I don't know. There's gotta be like, probably a better middle ground. Like I don't think I should feel like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do any damage to this guy if I just hit him, just because of the kind of armor he wears. And it's like, well, I guess I'm screwed. Like I don't think that we should be there, but I also like don't think the classes should be like paper either, right? Like yeah, plate class, your plate class with passive like natural good physical armor. Okay, let's tune that around. But like, okay, maybe they'll give him some unique things to do with magic damage, but I don't know if they need more like physical damage reduction, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's like, that stuff is usually not tuned around it. You'll give like a physical armored heavy plated class even more physical damage reduction. And it's like, I don't hit you for anything anyway. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say armor, 100% disagree. Much the same. But I guess you wouldn't really consider that tanky. Wait, what? Red was tanky back when a hybrid healing was high. Oh yeah, hybrid healing too. Yeah, that was pretty strong too. I don't know. Is that tanky? It can be. Yeah, I guess it all depends. I don't think classes should be balanced around like, oh, you have healing, therefore you're tanky. They probably should be balanced around like, if it's tanky, it has like natural passive reductions. Right? I don't know. Just been my thoughts. You have a playlist? I do. We have a Duels playlist. I try to update it whenever I can. You know what I mean? Right, DK survivability is completely based on their healing. I don't think it should. Like, is that wild to say that I don't think it should? I don't think it should be like that. Is that wild? Bold move, Cotton? Like, probably not. Let's see Blaze down to join. Hey, Blaze. Duels tonight? We'll try to see if we can get a second group going, boys. We just need three more bodies, and we should be good to go. It should? You're saying it should be based on our healing? I don't know. I don't know. It's macro, so people will think you're cheating. Hold on. What is this?
Hey, pals.
Oh god, that's so loud. What is that? Cheese. Tooltip. Kick target one focus exists. Harm no dead. Shadow step. Kick grapple hook. Oh, is that a shadow step grapple hook macro so it doesn't look like you're going anywhere? Is that what it is? Hold on. What the hell? That seems like it's a lot committed. Okay, hold on. What does it look like? Wait, what does it look like? Oh, okay. Let's like shadow step and then come back to the target we're hitting. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, for some reason I thought it was like an old expansion thing or whatever. I don't really. I mean, I kind of guess the. I guess. That's an interesting way of putting it. The GM number to find your little GM. I can invite. I can invite my guy. I can get you in. Alright, we need 2 more bodies and we'll be good to go. If you aren't getting completely kited, you shadow step kick and then go back after 1 second later. It's basically like you shadow step and then you grapple back to where you were on the target that you were hitting. I guess it's like, it just seems like an overcommitment of mobility. But I guess like if you're just trying to go for a kick and come back to the guy really, really quickly, that could work. By tying mobility abilities like that together, your brain starts to associate, okay, I can't shadow step without grapple. Am I gonna die? Huh? Why? I'm dead. Random shadow priest found out of everything to kill the demon hunter. You know what? Actually, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. As a shadow priest, he probably doesn't really have a lot of fun playing against demon hunters. Oh, he's killing multiple people apparently. He's just picking people off on the ledges, on the edges. Oh no, I don't want to be edging. I want to be kind of out here. Yeah, we're gonna be kind of in the center where it's nice and safe. Hopefully, cross the fingers. It's like a way. It seems like a waste to me, but at the end it could save. Yeah, I don't know. Just tying shadow step and grapple. I guess grapple does have a short enough cooldown. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like it's one of those things where I would recommend like separating abilities a bit. You know what I mean? Back from dinner? Yeah, let's get it, my guy. We need 1 more after this one. We'll be good to go. One of Moss boys will get another going. So just so we have someone like that. We have now more damage and more defenses than minimum healing. Wait, what? So we have something like we have now more damage, more defenses with minimum healing. Game feels so unfun now. Wait, why is following my ears? What? Haha. What do I mean? Hold on. Yeah, someone held on. But Sark suggested we have something like we have now. More damage, more defenses, minimum healing. Wait, are you saying that that's what we have now, or that's what we should have? We have something like we have now. More damage, more defenses, minimum healing. I don't know if we have more defenses. Like the rogues used to have a day where we had cloak, evasion, combat readiness, prep, and we'd be able to rotate all those things out. That's when I felt like rogues actually, like a pretty good example of a classic PvP class. That's when we had like the most amount of defenses. Pandaria, like you always had a button to answer something or anything. You know, like that's when we had a lot. Nowadays it just got the cloak, evasion, vanish. I don't know if you count like a blind. I feel like that gets really weird if you count like CC and stuff like that as a defensive. I don't know if we have that many. Because I literally could think of an expansion where I had like, what, 5 things that I could rotate. Plus removed a lot of sustain abilities. I had a lot of defensive abilities like 6-pack. They added a lot of abilities. I got less. Like over expansions, I got less. Again, Mr. Pandaria, cloak, evasion, combat readiness, 50% DR. Combat readiness for like 20 seconds or something. It was wild. Prep, cloak, evasion, vanish, combat readiness. That's 4, right? I guess. Prep to reset everything, and I could go 3 of those again. I don't know. Garbage torrent sounds good, my guy. Sounds good, my man. File? Is file a defensive? Hold on. Is file a defensive? Is file, do you count that as a defensive? Wait, do people look at file as a defensive? I guess I'm stupid then, huh? If file is a defensive, what do you know? Hold on. File is a defensive. Even if we were to add nimble fingers for 10% less, 25% more healing, which sounds like a lot, it heals for 20% of our health. Pretty sure it's less in PvP. Pretty sure it's even less in PvP. It heals for nothing. If it's a defensive, it's like a pinkiest nail with a defensive, right? If you slap it against any other class defensive, or even a stealth heal button, it is literally the worst defensive. 24% health every 30 seconds? It is such a weak defensive. What are you talking about? What do you mean? It's just like a stopgap. You'll throw it in there because like I'm probably gonna die, but like it's a Hail Mary. I might as well send it. It is so very, very little. It is so very little. Vile is disgusting. Hold on, you're making it sound like it's a lay on hands. It is not a lay on hands. It is not really a good heal ability at all. Like, it's better than nothing, but compared to every other class in the game that has like a heal, like just take like Hunter's Excel. That at least gonna get you like a 30% of your health and a heal over time afterwards, resulting maybe like 40% or so. Like, that's a button you press actually heals you. And they're about to make it what gives you a bit of a DR too, which is going to be wild in War Within. But like, to look at File and be like, that's an insanely strong defensive, we'll never agree on that. It's not, I don't really know. It's not a good defensive. It just isn't. It doesn't do a lot of healing. It's not a lot of, it's better than nothing, but it's not a lot. Last and indicate Word of Glory heals while sacrificing all my DPS for it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys always try to make like a comparison, a dick measuring contest at times. I don't know. It's like, I didn't say anything about Word of Glory either. I don't know why you're bringing it up. All you said is File is a massive defense, so I'm like, no, it isn't. It does no healing. Like, just go play Rogue. Cope, I play Rogue. Wait, why'd you play Rogue? Bring a Rogue then. Chills, bring a Rogue. It's not a big defensive at all. What do you mean? Imagine BM Trinket on a 30-second cooldown, that's what File is. BM Trinket on a 30-second cooldown, that's what File is. Wait, you mean like BM Trinket, like out of CC, that's what File is? File is a CC breaker? Great, yeah, no, yeah, File is crazy. Crazy, File is insane. File is such an insane cooldown. It cleans your car, it makes you all the money in the world, it breaks out of CC, it heals you 12 times your health bar, like, make Vile good. Yeah, like Vile was actually good for a Valparaphile. Oh, you mean Valparaphile. Oh, yeah, yeah. Chicken that gives health. Oh, let me go, bro. Trinket that gives health. Hold on. Battlemasters? Is that what you mean? Imagine Battlemaster Trinket on a 30-second, that's what File is. Battlemaster Trinket on a 30-second cooldown. You mean the amount of health that it gives you is on a 30-second cooldown? Can I find somebody with a Battlemaster Trinket? Maybe. That's wild. People think File is a big CD now. Honestly, kinda crazy, but hey, everyone's got an opinion. Bless your heart. Is anybody running that trinket? The sweep? No. Chat GPT? Yeah, I don't even know like what the actual numbers are, and I don't know off the top of my head. I was hoping maybe I'll find somebody out here that has it. File is a strong defensive apparently. Crazy. Crazy. Didn't you admit that you're on a sub, which means you're on PvP? Burning Gladiator Emblem. There we go. Increase your health by 176,000 for 15 seconds. We have like, it doesn't really show everybody's like health bar here because it doesn't scale super well, I don't think. But it's like about 1 million, right? So like 10% of your health. There's like a 10% for 15 seconds barred health. Maybe a little bit more than that. It's like 17%. Like if let's say we assume like you have 1 million health in the arena, 176,000 health is like basically, yeah, it's like 17% or so, more or less. I guess I see what you mean by that, but like this at least isn't reduced by DRs or MS or dampening, whereas Vile is reduced by dampening. Like, unless this is also reduced by dampening, and then that'll be news to me. But I'm pretty sure this just gives you like a flat on health. I don't think it goes through that whole loop-to-loop of MS and all this other features. But yeah, I don't know, man. Every time I like even in Raid, where even Raid has like the non-nerfed version of File, right? In Raids, I press File and my health doesn't go anywhere. In PvP, I press it just as like, well, I guess I should probably use it because it's like if I got nothing else at all. but it's not like my first my first point of defense. When like File actually healed you without being reduced in PvP, maybe I could see like, oh, okay. And there's like a version of File that actually gave him more healing and a DR, I think, for assassins, rogues, and the artifact weapon. It's like, okay, that's a defensive because it actually gives you a stack of DR and heals you more with every tick. Okay, I can maybe understand it. But it's like, it hasn't been strong since whenever they made it like 20% of your health and then down on top of it, reduced it in PvP further. So it's not even 20% in PvP. Yeah, at some point it kind of fell off, but like, I guess it's better than nothing. Having a heal is better than no heal. I guess if that's what you're putting it as. Trying to make WoW live and meaningful. Try to feel like we should do some of the meaning. Or WoW is really just a game to make emptiness feel like. Oh wow, that's good. That's actually some deep thoughts there, Marin. I can't even read the name. My eyes, man, they don't work. All right, who else do we invite, man? We still need one of Mas. I'm trying to get some games in here, boys. I'm trying to get some duels here. Hold on, we need a body. We're in next to one of us. If you guys want to join, by the way, we got groups listed over in the LFG Raids Legacy section. You guys are more welcome to join us. More than welcome to. More than welcome to. Doesn't mind their buff and hunters leaving rested druids untouched. In the blue post, I'm pretty sure they have a section on rested druids, don't they? At least I'm pretty sure they do, Arthur. You can double check for me, man. I saw a couple areas that had druids for PvP and rested druids specifically, but like, you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. This question makes me feel alone in the world. I know, dude, it's weird. It's wild. I think what it does, but I know I watch a lot of rogues and where they're healing more on here, healing more pretty much than everybody else. You mean in a 1-in-1 scenario where the rogues can catch a reset? Or like a vanish that can give you healing over time. If you're to look at that, then that'll be a different talent you're looking at. For rogues, that'll be a talent called there's no rogues out here, is there? It is. There's a rogue here earlier. But when it pops up, like Soothing Darkness, I think it's called. Every time you vanish or press dance, it gives you like a 50% heal, but even that's reducing PvP also. So maybe if you combine those together, plus like resets and just like being out of combat, drinking a sippy cup, I guess, yeah, combined together, that would be like a solid bit of damage overall. Yeah, if you want to really like combine things together like that, yeah, altogether it's like a decent bit. But like, it's not just File. it's like a couple different things. If we want to be more specific. Russian language means sucker, LOH in Russian. Oh yeah, there's a word. Hope you have a good day. What's up, Nomadic? How you doing, fam? Hope you're doing good. How's it going? What's up, Jake, man? We're doing pretty good. Trying to see if we can fill one more body over in the 5V5 1v1 DUELS. We just need one more. It'll be good to go. What the? Hockey? Oh, Hockey just wants to hang out. Oh, look, he has about 1 million health. Yeah, so if we were to assume you have about 1 million health, yeah, 167k is about 15%. Wait, Hockey? Oh no! Oh no! You won't even give me a proper 1v1? Oh, here's a rogue. Here's a rogue. Yeah, you think of this town right here. Soothing Darkness. You heal for 24% of your health. It is reduced in PvP after vanishing or shadow dancing. So that is going to do less damage or less healing overall, though. And I guess there was also Leech with poisons, 5% Leech. I think that one is also reduced below 5%, maybe like half of that. So like a lot of those challenges that we have, they did get like cut multiple times now over an expansion. Again, I wish there was like a thing you could turn on in these towns where you could see like what is the PvP version of these towns, so you could see them a little bit better. But if you need tracking like all of these different combinations together, I think doing it on yeah, still waiting on one Masa would be good to go. Still waiting on one, and we'll be chilling. I love pulling the boss to fall. Yeah, wait, what? I love pulling to a boss on fall. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's huge. Pulled everything on the first boss of Galakar fall 20. Yeah, you send everything at it. You might as well. The boss doesn't really do anything crazy. As long as you like position yourself correctly, you're fine. The only time that can get a little hairy is when those dudes do the spinny Blaze-Storm thing, or like spawn on top of you as you're trying to like position out. That could be a little bit of a wrench in the hole entire operation, let's just say. But yeah, it's very doable. Very doable. Hey, that ship plus you get a free 24% healing when they burst. Yep. When they burst. Hold on. Like I said, you missed that point. I have to please relax there, guy. It's reduced in PvP. I don't remember what it is. It's not 24%. Like that 24% number, it is less than that. I don't know exactly what the number is. And again, this is why I said, hey, wish there was like a thing where you could turn on where you could see what that number value is in PvP, but it is less than 24%. It is less. Okay, like that's just this is a thing, dude. I would say a thing and somebody goes, let's twist it and try to see if it can really spin it in a different way. Please don't do that. I see what you're doing. Don't do that. Like I said, it is less. I can only say it so many times. Because like Chill's just gonna take it and run with it, dude. Unbelievable. I don't know, do I so badly? Yeah. Spent $100 on these special wound. And then doing things like all the instructions said. Hospital a bunch of coupons. Really? Hope we'll back to gaming faster. Hopefully it works out, my guy. Hopefully it works out, yeah. I gotta get a +1, man. We need one more, boys. We need uno más. We need one more to get a game going. You know what? I'm gonna hit up Spart. Hey, Spart. Oh, or Sully? Get in here. Wait, Vengeance? Are you tank or Vengeance? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Damage or Vengeance? Tank or DPS? I'll take you if you're DPS. No takes though. No takes. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Havoc, if you're actually gonna be DPS, I'm cool with it. I don't really care that much. If you're actually gonna be DPS, hold on a second. Hold on a moment. It's Havoc. I feel like this guy, didn't we have Sully go Vengeance last second? Okay, I'm just gonna run this dude. We're just gonna run it as is. I need somebody to be lead though. What do I have here added? Hockey. Do I have you added? Anywhere? I think I do. Hockey. Hockey. Which one are you? Hockey. Or do I not have you added? Am I just screaming into the void here? You are... Do I have you added? Hold on. Nope. But you can definitely add me. Sure. That'll work. I just need somebody to be lead for the group. Beautiful. I thought for some reason you were... I thought it was another guy named Hockey on my real ID before. Hockey? Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me do a... where are you? God, my eyes, dude, don't work. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna have you lead. Just all you gotta do is just be the lead of the group. And let me know if you drop bodies. Otherwise, I'll join the group and we'll try to see if we can help you reform a couple, yeah? That's all you gotta do, my guy. You're the man. I trust you. I believe you. Alright, we'll get another one going. Actually got a duel going, boys. Actually got some duels going. Jeez. We need... Hockey, Wind, and Baneling. 5. What arena do we even do? Hook? What's our hook point? Let's get some actual games going, boys, yeah? Honestly, all the Atlas should have Vile. Rogue shouldn't be able to make HP go up. Rogue shouldn't be able to make HP go down. Yes. Rogue should be healing the enemy. I agree. Yes, totally. What are you, bro? What's up, Gavin? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Can PvE DK down anymore before you nerf it? What? Can't PvE DK down anymore. Gotta nerf it. Scoping so hard as fuck. Yeah, no, Rogue should be able to just heal everybody, man. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Rogue should not make your health go down ever. In fact, Rogue should just like exist just to be a train dummy for Death Knights. True. I agree. Yes. I totally agree. Yep. Down for it. Yep. Make that a season 4 goal. Blizzard, you can make it happen. Let's do it. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 with Hockey over for... Hey, I like that Vaga, the whole ensemble actually. Look at that guy. I like the weapon too. I only have a red version of the weapon. I need a blue version. That looks so good with that enchant. Lexi? I have no idea. I'm hoping their name is Lexi. Matt on here. Sully's gonna be out. We got Weeb got back in. And we're missing my boy. Wait, no. Not missing my boy. We're missing somebody else. Exploited gonna be first out versus Sully trying to go for a bit of a hunt. Doesn't quite connect with the guy though. Exploited got himself Shadow Blades looking for a reset. Is Exploited or Sappy that wasn't Sappy the subtlety rogue that exploited the outlaw, or did I confuse the two? But he does get himself the kill versus Sully. Weave does go in next as a elemental shaman with the earthy elemental. Goes in a bit of that ghost wolf. Exploited trying to see if he can get himself an opener. Did I just hear a flare? Or was that a firework somewhere? Knocked back out to Exploited as the guy got himself a full secret technique. Gouge on the earthy elemental just so he doesn't get stunned. I almost never see anybody crowd control the thing ever. Earth shocks into Exploited, trying to see if he can keep the pressure on that totem as he goes in for a vanish. Actually got himself a bit of that reset. The earth elemental could go for a stun unless you go for another gouge of that thing. For Weave, he's actually able to recover a little bit of health. Are we gonna need a +1 over for the team 2 as well? Maybe. Unless Deathsweep just ends up kind of carrying that team. Trinket for Weeb does go for the wall too. That's actually going to give him at least a little bit extra survivability. Swapping out the pets from an earth elemental to a fire elemental. Meteor coming down and actually doing a bit of damage to that thing. Vanish out. Or is it a vanish? It is a vanish. Shadow Meld also down for the rogue, so it's actually kind of limited what he could do. He is doubted though. The fire elemental could maybe attack him. Does go for the road. I think next time you definitely need to get your fire elemental to like start attacking the guy as soon as possible. Does get himself the procs of lava burst. Just needs himself the angle versus Exploited. The guy is doing a bit of damage. Actually even interrupting the fire elemental. I'm actually, that's kind of wild. I've never seen a guy CC an elemental, but you know what? It's actually doing work. Look at Weep got X. He's got himself a stab. Gonna knock him back. Looking for a kill. Oh! That is so good. Actually, it's so good. Did you see the pet just to lock down the shaman? And did pretty good there. Fist of Fury out for Lux. He got himself an evasion, looking for a bit of a reset. Got himself the shurikens as well as a full-on jab comes out by the Lux. Disarmed. I don't think he's disarmed just from being able to hit Fist of Fury. Does go for the gouge as Exploited looking for a reset. Got himself another Shadow Meld. Vanish coming back up in about 25 seconds. So he's actually in a good spot. Luxie, as of right now, is actually still in a very solid position as well. Could go for a reset, or could go for a Trinket at the very least. Next time the Rogue has himself a proper go. But for Exploited, Trinket is also coming back up. Vanish is also coming back up very, very soon. No Blades for a bit, but a Blind? I think Lexi's definitely going to have to turn up the damage and try to see if you can lock him down for just a moment. Get a Trinket out of the guy or something. Trinket for Lux. Fist of Fury does get actually bypassed with the cheap shot. Got himself defenses to at least keep the pressure rolling. Exploited with a gouge. Does go for the incap. Lexi does force the Trinket out of the rogue. Disarm, but no Fist of Fury, I don't think. I was thinking we were going to fly in the air for some reason with that sap off of the blind. That is going to be a sap though. Okay, for Lexi, this may be a bit of a rough spot to be in. Does go for the Shadow Strike, Kidney Shot, unless you die right here. Karma? Maybe? Karma immediately. The Rogue, no cloak of shadows for a bit. So actually for Lexi, this is good. Got himself a fist, but can't quite reach the Rogue. So at least you'll live yourself a go. The next go by the Rogue, I think it might just be over. Unless you just catch him right here. Gouged by the Rogue. He does get hit by a spinning crane kick. Why am I drawing blank on that one? I think it's over. Hold on. I think the Rogue actually dismantled the team little by little. Hold on a second. Lexi? Hold on. Fist of Fury? Does go for the staff. That's unfortunate. Hockey trying to see if he can get himself potentially a go versus Exploited. That's a rough one, dude. This Rogue so far is CCing their pets. He's just getting around these boys, dismantling them little by little, very, very structurally. You know what? I know you guys hate seeing rogues, but I kind of love to see how a rogue could just like take apart a person little by little, cooldown by cooldown, ability by ability. Does go quite a bit of damage onto Hawkins though. Disarm, going for a bit of a charge, parry up as well. Exploited doesn't have an out unless he got himself a shadow meld. Does go for the spear, doesn't quite connect with the rogue. That would have been huge. Going in for a bit of a warbreaker stun around the corner. Maybe something you could do off of this one. Got himself a bit of that banner at the very least. For Hawkins though, I think next stun might be kind of deadly. Actually, it doesn't have a lot of outs. Like this Exploiter is looking for a bit of a reset. Vanish going back up very, very soon. Goes in maybe for hit and run blind. No, just a blind. I was thinking he was going to get himself an opener, blind, go for a reset, go back at it again. Hawkins, if he can get himself a good angle, leap is available. Does slow the rogue down. Has no idea who's next to him. I don't know if he had enough. He actually did have enough rage to maybe go for a Thunder Stomp. But at that point, like, how do you guess? How do you guess what the rogue would be? You know what I mean? As Hawkins does it, back it up out of there. Exploded chilling. Oh my god, so back and forth with it. Oh my god. Hold on, chills. Hold on, my guy. Hold on, man. Crimson Death charges out for a Hawkins Blaze Stone before the kidney shot comes out. God, I'm drawing blanks on my ability so bad. Evasion is up for exploded very, very soon. Hawkins without Xerxes for that gouge does go for a go versus Hawkins. Is it dead? Hold on. Super low. Does catch up and heals. Wait, you can heal while disarmed? You can go for impending victory while disarmed? Is this rogue gonna go for 1v5? Matko is the last one left. Hold on a second. Matko is the last one left. Fantastic looking mock, by the way, my guy. But hold on a second. You can heal while disarmed? I had no idea. I had no clue. Alright, mad. It's your chance, dude. It's your time to shine. I believe Exploited is a one-man army. I didn't realize it was gonna be Rogue doing this, man. I didn't realize Rogue was gonna be doing this all as at once. Matt tried to see if he can maybe mouse over towards the eye, stabbed by the Rogue. Does have shot a meld and Vanish going back up. Is he just gonna run the clock? I think he's probably going to, right? Vanish, evasion, all of those things are down still for a little bit. Shadow Blades is available. Does go for the stun. Trinket out of the Rogue, goes in for a gouge. Unless this guy got any more mobility. Maybe Hand of Freedom helps it a little bit. Possibly Wake of Ashes doesn't connect. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That's rough. That's Mad Cow. Is the name Mad Cow Hitman? Is that your name? For some reason I want to say Mad Cow Whitman, but no, that's not the name at all. Cheap shot by the Rogue. Gonna be a trinket by the Paladin as the Rogue looking for a reset. Immediately as soon as he gets a trinket out of Mad Cow, goes in for a blind. This guy I think was to make sure he's getting himself as safe of a win as possible. For Mad though, does have a wobble, does have a bop, exploited without a trinket, so technically you could turn someone around onto the Rogue. You do have Crusade. You do have to build that Crusade though, is the worst part. Question is, can you find a way to build it onto Exploited without forcing the Rogue into a Vanish immediately? And go back. Wait, is Desert trying to like, he's trying to tell him what the Rogue is. He's actually just trying to point. He's chasing after the Rogue. Wait. He's actually just throwing down sigils where the Rogue is at. He's trying to give Mad Cow a chance here. Trying to help him bubble out of the pally, vanish immediately out of the Rogue. And I think he's just going for a reset. Got a cooldown out. Just gonna go for a quick re. Eyes are available at least on one of the sites. I don't know if Cal wants to go grab them or not. But for Rogues, yeah. Those Rogue boys. This is Rogue right here. Got himself at least a Wake of Ashes hitting the Rogue. I don't even know how you landed on him. It's going to be a full crusade. Got himself the biggest haymaker possible. Rogue with a vanish or cloak. Can't vanish. Shot him out maybe. You gotta just try to live. Bob? No, you're fine. Chill the vanish should be okay. Trying to see if you can go for a reset. If you have a dot left on a Rogue, then you should be able to maybe deny the shot him out potentially. Trying to see if you can stay on him as best possible. Rogue with an evasion. Is he dotted? No. Clean escape. Mad Cow maybe has a chance here with a Blessing of Protection, but a Vanish is available for the Rogue. If he's careful enough, may not need it. And Desert trying to get this Rogue out in the open. Bob immediately vanished to follow for the Rogue. Mad Cow at least maybe can go for, I don't know, some healing. Eyes are available, so at the very least he can maybe, like, I don't know, find the Rogue. This is just the most cheesiest Rogue win here. It's literally eye beaming where the Rogue would be. He's trying to give away as best as possible. I'm rooting for Madco, dude. I'm rooting for Madco at this point. Final wreck around the corner as Madco goes in, trying to find the rock, trying to get to. As he got him so full wake of ashes, exploding golden for Shadow Strike's good shots to follow. I don't know. Is this over, dude? Is this over? Is this done? Is it over? Yeah. Yeah, that was cheese as hell. That was cheese. What can I say? He did go for a 1v5, man, but what am I supposed to say there, right? He just cheesed everybody out. Subtlety, man. The nerf and Outlaw, but the one nerf subtlety. I'm surprised. Because they went after the defenses of Outlaw, but the subtlety cooldown reduction. They went after cooldown reduction of Outlaw, but not for subtlety, dude. They did nerf him for PvE, but not for PvP. Somebody Blitz plays subtlety in PvP this season. 100%. Let's see if we can get another one going, boys. Yeah, there's one. Invite. Try to see if we can get one going in here, too. God, you guys are spamming. Chill and Anthem. Now you guys know how you feels when you fight Griff? Yeah, I mean, that kind of cheesy play, like, what do you do about that, right? Because on one hand, I have a portion of you boys that are like, what do you mean? That's super, super skillful. He's just a very skillful rogue. So you guys get mad at me for saying, man, it's kind of boring to watch. You know? Let me switch teams. Okay. Little boy, 2-wide. I'm down if you want to do that, Death Sweep. Somebody's got to have to be a lead on the other team, though. If you make certified lead, then I think that could work, actually. I'm cool with that. Make cert lead. Because to join? Hell yeah. I will get Visim to the other team here in a bit, yeah? Unless you're swapping? Did Madcow say anything? No, Madcow didn't say anything, so I guess we could swap Madcow for Visim for now. Unless... Does FK? Meta's just on PC? Okay, cool. We'll just keep him there then. We'll keep him there for now. I'll make a lead for this one. And I'll join the other team real quickly. Invite. And I'll take care of it. Visim, if you want to join the other team real quickly, we'll get it up and running in LG in a bit here, my guy, yeah? We'll get it going in a bit. We are at the 580 something. There we go. Pass me lead and I'll take care of it all. I got you, boys. I gotcha. Here we go. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Let's go. Huge. Alright, I'm gonna need one more for this one. If you want to join us, my guy, you're more than welcome to. Nothing to say? Yeah, with Griff? Yeah. I don't know, dude. I have people biting at my feet from either direction, dude. From either area. Like, well, I don't like when rogues play cheesy. There's not much you can do. That is just some rogues play. There's nothing in the game that really stops you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't like it. Like, I've stated multiple times I don't like it. You know how I feel about it. I shouldn't have to explain it. Right? But every time I say it, man, it's kind of lame. I feel like Blizzard should probably balance out subtlety. I'm sure that maybe you can find like a way to make it like a more fun 1v1 experience without like breaking their viability. And I guess I'll make a lead. I'm gonna make you lead. Just let me know whenever your team has 5 or not. But they could probably find a way to like adjust them because cooldown reduction is a little much. Double vanish? Okay, that's a lot already. But cooldown reduction on top of it? Sheesh. You know what I mean? That's a bit much. That's a little much. Too easy? Sounds good. Hell yeah. So let me get this going. Baneling and Sniper. 5. Let's do Dalaran Sewers, I guess? Yeah, let's do Dalaran Sewers. It's just how you have to play or I die as a rogue? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Subtlety does have a ton of bursts though. Like, Survival Hunter having to play like super slow with traps. Kind of makes sense. But we've seen Subtlety rogues go for like big resets. Like Errorless. Like literally last week. Errorless and how aggressively he plays. Yeah, like that's a pretty good example of a guy that just goes absolutely ham. Did it not work? Okay, I'll give him a second then. Everyone's flaming the rogue, dude. Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. Look. That is how a rogue can play, right? For 1v1s or whatever. That is how you win. But I'm a big fan of entertainment, right? Whenever we do these duels, I prior entertainment over everything. And I feel like when you have a one-sided duel where like, what's more fun to watch? One guy, juggernaut, unkillable. The other guy, little guy, barely does any damage, basically a train dummy. Is that fun? Or is it more fun duel and more even match with the competitors really trying that? Or you have the underdog that squeaks out a victory out of nowhere. That's more fun to watch. That's what I'm at in my headspace. What's more fun to watch? What's a more fun environment or duel to watch? Are we still missing a guy on team 2? We just got a 5-man team there for a second, but I guess we're still missing one. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Stop the rogue hate. I think it comes with a class fantasy, right? You play a rogue, people are gonna hate you. It's just how it is. And at this point, I just accept it, right? You may not be a hateful person. You may actually be just a normal, genuinely good individual, but you play a rogue, and it just comes with the job. You know what I mean? Switch. That's how I view it. It just happens. Stone into Mad Cows is going to be certified. I am hoping the team certified does have a 5th though. I am hoping they do have a proper 5th because so far I feel like that team has gotten 4 players twice now. There's like a Demon Hunter or somebody there. I don't remember who. I think it's a Demon Hunter that's just not getting the queue or something. Trying to see if he go for a go, but certified barely held off. Did you get locked out in Shadow? I think it might have gotten locked out in Shadow at the very tail end. They tried to do whatever he could, but Mad Cow won with a full crusade and just took him out. Sappy, the Owl, is going to be up next with his stun as he goes for Chicken. That is unfortunate. Man's just going in, trying to see if he can take down Mad Cow while the guy's low and left bleeding on the arena floor. And Mad Cow is just able to stomp right through his man's health bar. Cheap shot, D-Ard, maybe, blind. Sappy just go for recess, breaks his own blind immediately though. I don't really know if they want to do that because you don't have a lot of health. Hold on, you don't have a lot of health. Oh, Mad Cow, living up to the name. Is it going to be Vixen up next? Vixen the Unholy? I like that set, dude. That's one of my favorite sets of Death Knights. Or I guess spade classes in general, that TBC set, I think it looks so good. Even with a weapon, try to go for a bit of a bow. Does he want to give him an ability to like reset in health? Let him heal up to full? That is a thing. Hey, hold on. Maybe he's letting him. Maybe he's not. I don't even know. You don't technically have to. No, he's just going in. So Mad Cow was happy to greet him out in the middle of the arena. He does have Blessing of Protection or Spell Warding, depending which one you get. Honestly, I think Protection is probably better. Spell Warding is probably better against the Death Knight. Unless he got the army. No, he's going to go for a full-on bop. Vixen could actually still claw right through the defensive. Quite a good portion of his damage. Still is able to go through his defenses. Trying to see if he can tank up this damage a bit. Drop it at a dome for a moment. Got himself the AMS quick blind onto Mad. Might just have to go for a sacrifice on a pet. Not a lot of health available for this guy right now. Not in a great spot. What is stunning you? Was that a goal? Or was that someone else? Or just summon zombies? Wait, does he play zombies? Something stunned him and it doesn't look like the pet was over there, but maybe I just wasn't watching correctly. But Mad got himself full crusade, ramping up off the pet. Vixen is gonna have to feel the brunt of all that. Wait though, never mind. He actually just lost crusade. Just lost at the last second. Oh no, Vixen trying to see if he can get himself some kind of a setup, but I guess a pally. Yeah, that's not much you can do. Outlaw Giga Chat. I do like watching the Outlaws play though. I do like watching it. We need Caneric in these, man, but I think he's doing stuff for the weekend. Perfected from last week. He was doing pretty good. Doing pretty decent. It's going to be Mad Cow with AI looking for the rogue. A bit of a rematch from last one. This time, however, the game isn't in super high dampening. If you can just get on top of the rogue, go for the war stomp with full burst, and then chain a Hodge after, I think he'll be golden, getting a trick out of the rogue, but also having to go for a trick out of his own. Got him some full crusade with a lay on hands. Final wreck, everything is available. Evasion now for the rogue. He's still taking a huge portion of the damage of Mad Cow. Not the physical hits like the hammer throws, but still a decent bit of damage either way though. Does go for the quick blind reset as rogue goes in for a shot. Does get caught out. This way you gotta get a dot on the guy as soon as possible. I don't even know if he's dotted. He does AoE him. Is he dotted? No, he's actually scot-free. He's actually got out of the sap as he got himself full crusade still rolling in. No more immunities left for Mad Cow, but the guy, I mean, maybe there's a chance, right? Maybe there's a chance he can bring it back against the rogue. Cheap shot right after. Got himself full stuns. Looking for a fill of viscerates. Back-to-back local shadows before Matt can even get himself any kind of hodge, any kind of setup. Shield of it is backup for the paladin. Dampening is super low, so at least he got himself a decent bit of shielding there. As Exploded looking for a full-on reset behind the pillar. Smoke bomb is down. Phantom is up. Trying to see if he can get himself a go. Vanish is available, but Bubba's back up for Mad Cow in a couple of seconds. May need to use it insta. There it goes. Goes in for a stun. Exploded Vanish something. He didn't vanish to escape, right? And Mad Cow tried to decide, like, does he want to go in? Does he want to get out? Does he want to stay in, hit the rogue, or back away? He's trying to figure that out back and forth. You're so low on health. You try to catch up whatever heal you can. Disarm immediately. Mad just trying to see if he can bounce out of there for a moment. Kidney shot by the rogue. Doesn't have much of a go unless he goes for blades. And blades might just be, yeah, blades together with a fatty eviscerate at the end. Yeah. It's gonna take the entire team one, I think, to find a way to fight through the rogue, man. Try to move major pressure, but fail every time. All good, my guy. You know what? It happens. It happens. As Outlaw, I think you just gotta go for DRs, stun locks, and if you are gonna press evasion or cloak, kind of stay in combat and get those pistols and get the damage going, because the sustained damage you do as Outlaw is actually not that bad. Like, the amount of sustained damage you can do with Slice and Dice that basically never falls away as long as you have Blade Flurry, it's solid. Like, if you're going to be pressing a defensive to, like, stay in. If you can stay in, you should stay in. But, like, if you gotta retreat, you gotta retreat. You know what I mean? Knowing when to stay, when you can stay, when you can retreat, that's pretty major. Hockey does break out of the stun. Evasion out for Exploded. Has himself advantage against new. So Hockey with a parry as Exploded looking for an escape. Unless Hawkins maybe goes in for a full bleed. I don't know if he's running Thunderous Roar or not. But if you get yourself a full set of bleeds into the rogue, that vanish escape with those dots is going to be a little bit harder to do. Does have a gouge, no Xerxes for Hawkins unless he used it earlier. Does he find him? Smoke bomb? Leap? No. He's going to go for an escape. Exploited. Looking for it. There goes the sap. And there goes the sap. I always like that sap on rogues when the warriors goes in for a heroic leap, because it cancels out that damage that heroic leap does when it lands. Does get to catch the rogue in the... Never mind. Oh, why is it looking like that? Hold on a second. He throws a spear at him, and the chain is linked to the rogue, but since he had Cloak of Shadows, he can just walk out of it, so the spear gets stretched out. That was so good. But for Hockey, his one chance to lock down the rogue. 2-minute cooldown. Kinda gone for a bit. Does get himself a reflect, at least reduces some of that shadow damage taken from the secret, but unless, I don't know what he can do. Yeah, no, eviscerates. Damn. Just taking him down bit by bit. Weeb God needs to find a way to lock down the rogue with a root, keep the dots rolling him the entire time, and I think he might be able to maybe do something. I think you definitely got to get aggressive. You got to get in there, get this lava burst in, earth shock, frost shock combos. You got to get those going too. As Exploited is worried about the totems, taking those down little by little. Earth element is going by. Hold on. I gotta gouges it. I mean, I guess it's common points, right? Not CC. Get the shadow to Weeb just to escape. Hold on a second. Oh no, for Weeb that might not be great. If you have a root, try to see if you can maybe get a full on. He does catch him. Oh, that was pro. He's trying to leave. He can't leave. Oh, that was so good. And actually, Exploding might be in a bad spot because Frost Shock would slow him, right? Unless he got himself a big go. Does get himself a vanish. Maybe a root totem around the corner by the boxes. He does go in for a Shadow Strike, trying to see if he can get aggressive there. We maybe can go for a knock. I don't think he got knocked back. He does actually have a knock. Trying to see if he can time it on a secret technique. Burrow down for just a second. Exploded, looking to get himself out of dodge. And Weeb is looking for an entire reset. I don't know if he's got a dot on the guy or not. But for Weeb, he does have a trinket. He still has defensives. So maybe that's something you can still work with this here. Exploded playing this one-man army. You know what? The team 2 did not get a 5th because Exploded is basically running as a 2-man. As a 2v1. He's got these images popping up left and right every time he presses Eviscerate and every time he presses secret techniques. So it's basically like that extra body that just goes in for an extra Eviscerate or an extra secret hit. Kidney shot onto Weeb. He doesn't have a pre-wall for this one. Trinkets, wall, trying to see if he can get him something going. Cloak Shot is available for Exploded. So for Weave, it's kind of limited what he can do. He's got to find a way to just plink the damage on the rogue. Does drop him into a static totem for a second. Kick, interrupt onto Weave. Trying to go for a bit of damage. Uses those lava burst procs onto Exploded as he goes in for a Cloak of Shadows behind the pillar. If the pet can maybe keep him in combat, does drop it on Meteor. I think you got to push in. I think you gotta get in it. Does go for the root. Earthshock, Frostshock combos need to come out. He wants to get the Lava Burst going, but he needs the Earthshock, Frostshock combos to get the roots, but Exploited does take him. That's a rough one, man. That is rough. Is it Death Sweep? Or is it gonna be Lil? Death Sweep. Yeah. 8 minutes into the match. How long has this Rogue's been playing? Like since 3-minute mark? So like 5 minutes this entire time, ever since the Paladin, stunned by Death Sweep, full hunt in the Rogue, got no escapes. I think it's over, right? I think the criminal Rogue is punished. I think it's done, unless you're dotted. You're rotted. Yeah, there's just no way. There's actually just no way. This guy did go for 3 though. It's actually playing pretty well. I mean, it's a Rogue with resets, right? So I say, well, with an asterisk. Not my favorite kind of combat to watch, but did it pretty good for Rogue. Let's get on going. Yo, Cert, invite so we can see it back or just gone. Let's see if Tent is there or if it's just gone completely. Hockey swap. Okay, cool. Need inv. Okay, you got it listed. Cool. If you're having a hard time getting hockey back in, let me know, Baneling, and I can help you out, my guy. Yeah. I think Demon Hunter nerfs are going to be enough. They're definitely going to be. I think they're going to be noticeable, but you're not going to have like Demon Hunters all of a sudden falling over, right? I think Demon Hunters are going to feel it. I think players playing against Demon Hunters are probably not going to feel it as much, though, right? Because I think a lot of the, like, you might see him. I don't think it's going to be enough to start punishing Demon Hunters for playing poorly, but it is going to make him like baseline a little bit less tanky. Yeah, Demon Hunters players are probably going to feel it more than players playing against Demon Hunters. That's my assumption. Because it's like it's a lot of little changes. I can be proven wrong, but it's a lot of little changes, and maybe those little changes do really add up. But like time will tell, right? Once Tuesday comes around, we'll know for sure. Vile is only 21%. Isn't it even less in PvP combat? Because I know that maybe Drustvar has like all these modifiers better than I do. Community, activity, embellishments, honor talents, spell modifiers. Yeah, spell modifiers. Because I think it's even less in PvP, isn't it? Backstab between the eyes, like you can see on this website, right? They kind of have all the modifiers where things are in terms of like the damage they're doing for 10-2 and 10-5. Blade Rush, not all of them are accurate though, but that's like the best we got. Combat stamina, it is not buffed by 300%. Yeah, no, that is definitely not buffed by 300%. I think they recently nerfed it, so I don't really know. I don't think that's true. Crack shot is 75% normal. I think it's 50 now. It's not 66. So it might be actually lower. Dance Macabre. That's gotten nerfed multiple times. I don't really know if it's 67, but it might be. Dark Shadow. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on these though. Dispatch. I think that's fine. I think it's normal. Envenom, Eviscerate. It doesn't have the talent heal that I talked about earlier. Home Blades. Of Garrote. Nice Judgment. Okay. Light's Reckoning. That, I think that's normal. Master Finish 50%. Nature Blight. Tear set. That's Tear. Numbing Poison. Yeah, some of the numbers are not exactly perfect. Like they try to do the very, very best to keep up with stuff. I don't think even they're able to keep up with it. That was tragic when I 2 set. Well, actually, 10-1 set. Yeah, that was tragic without like 50%. It only did nothing to begin with. Shadow Strike, Shiv, Sinister, Soothing. There we go. Yeah, Soothe the Darkness. No, they have the wrong version of Soothe the Darkness. 33% of value. So it's like only a third is effective. So when you think of that 24% effectiveness, I guess it would be a third is effective. I wonder if they're talking about the original Soothing or the new version of Soothing, because it has 10-5. The Rotten. That's not the right value either. I don't think it's the right value either. Yeah, they don't have some of these. Wrath. Okay. They don't have all of them. Like, there's no actual accuracy on it. There's no accuracy, and the only way you could do it is either like memory or blue post and just try to see if you can stitch them all together. Yeah, I would love for Blizzard to just have like a tab where you could just like enable PvP modifiers, right? And maybe have like when you look at a ability or something, right? Let's say you're looking at blur, right? So it says increase your chance to dodge by 50%. Maybe have that number change and be green if it's like, hey, here's a PvP modifier, just so you can like really see what's different and what's adjusted. Is have the text in like green or in another color, red, orange, anything that's like anything that makes it look visible, right? I think it would help a ton. Dial song name boss. This one, I can get you a whole mix, man. I get your whole list. Here we go. Yeah, file has been reduced, FICE though, but like FICE remembers it. They reduced it at some point. It's even less in PvP, I think. 5? Okay. I think we're good. Let's do a... We've done Black Rook Hold. Let's do a Blade's Edge. Previous one. This one. This one is a good one. Let me get you. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. That's a solid one. It's Diamond Eyes Devil. It's so good. Diamond Eyes is an artist I like a lot. I don't really get to hear those songs on a regular, don't track them, but every time I hear it, it's a bop. It's a banger. This one is a good one. I'll play it again just for you. I gotcha. Did I save that one? Hopefully. 480, 580. But yeah, I try to show you guys like, hey, here's maybe a website that's kind of good. And I usually like JustFar, but like, I don't think there's any other website that even comes close to like, and even their information isn't 100% accurate, but like they at least are trying to compile everything together. You know, so Ludos, how you doing, Maro? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Got ourselves, Switch, got ourselves certified over for the team too with Exploited as well as Sappy. The two rogues, you guys are homies, right? There's no way. Chicago joining these duels. I was seeing Exploited running out, but instead it is going to be Chicago. Are they going to send Exploited next? Vixen also available on this team as well. Hockey, shout out. Wait, Hockey is the warrior? How do I not have you added on Real ID Hockey? You're one of my favorites, man. Deathsweep first up versus Chicago, trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Chicago has an enhancement shaman with a stone to follow, trinkets out of it, trying to see if he can knock Deathsweep out, but he doesn't think get caught on the lip of the bridge. Wall up for Chicago, trying to go for a bit of that Guardian Spirit, looking to get himself as much recovery as possible. Deathsweep trying to claw past the chains, but can't really break out of the jail, as this is going to be Chicago trying to see if he can tank up stun with the Sunder into Deathsweep. Maybe some kind of a go you could set up with a Bloodlust. No second stun totem though. Is trying to go for a bit of a healing with the root, looking for the reset. Down on defensives, a little bit in a weird spot. Next stun could be very deadly. Root does reconnect with the Deathsweep for just a second. Try to go for a knock, but I don't even know how he was able to avoid it. That is going to be Sigil of Fear for a second. Chicago at the very least got a bit of Maelstrom. Mana is available, could go for a bit of healing. But at this point, it's in a rough spot. I don't know what you can do in this situation. That is just a full might of a Demon Hunter with Exploited going to be out there immediately. It's going to be instant Trinket with immunity for Deathsweep. He's got to find a way to get Exploited's cooldowns out. And then got to find a way to rock the boat a little bit there. I don't really know how he could do it. That's a full-on rogue, though. He does Shadow Meld with the Shadow Blade, so at least he won't have those to work with. That's going to be Deathsweep. Try to see if he can stay midair. Does get hit with a sap either way though. Try to go for that vengeful tweeze to get aggressive to avoid CC. That's about all you can do. Full opener by the rogue, cheap shot right after. Deathsweep does survive with about half a health. At least he's able to get a proper stun. Item to follow. Stun again. Maybe big go. Exploder taking a huge hit. Cloak of Shadows does get burned by the rogue. Does he go to recover? Maybe have himself another go versus death though. Possibly? Maybe? Did we just lose somebody in team 2? What was it? It was, what was it just now? We just had to play Stun on Deathsweep. Chicago, that's what it was. And does get taken out. That is unfortunate. Hockey, looking to find this rogue instantly. Exploited, does have a trinket, but he doesn't have a way to get out of here. Oh, Hockey! I was thinking, oh, Phantom Nice, he does catch him. I was thinking that was going to be the fan that was going to get the guy. Hockey's trinketed something. I'm not sure what. I think he might have accidentally trinketed. Does get hit with the disarm. As long as he keeps comp points up to exploit it, even if he trinkets out of a stun, it's over. Hawkins, I think, could probably nail down the rogue. Gouge for a moment. Trying to escape it. Looking for a quick reset. Hockey doesn't really get hit with the slows for too much. Sepsis onto exploit it. Does hit him with a stun. That is a full dance available. Does hit him some full death mark. I think it's over. I think exploded. I think his health is just. I think it's. Oh God. Oh God. Did you see his health bar? Just at some point he was like, fine. Nope. Not fine. There was a moment of his health bar just like, all right, it's ticking down little by little too. No, it is gone. 183k sepsis. Yeah. Sepsis and Kingsbane. Hawk is as toxic of a rogue as it can be. And I mean it in the most loving way, right? He's got himself toxic looking blades, a toxic gas mask, toxic looking shoulder pads. Like, he is just poison incarnate. This man's been just doming homies left and right. Sappy, trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. Disarmed immediately by Hawkins. Cloak of Shadows really early versus Sappy. Trying to use that for the defensive side of things. And got himself an evasion in case he needs to. Does go for the evasion. Sappy could actually bypass that with just ambushes. As well as cheap shots. Ambush does for some reason treat the rogue as like you're always behind them, hitting him in the back every time you ambush. Get a shot onto Hawkins. Does it just go? Shadow step juke. Oh, you gotta love these, dude. You gotta love the jukes. You know what? People hate on rogues plenty, but you can't get mad at a rogue who's got himself a good juke. Does go himself for a stun onto Sappy, but I think Hawkins' life may be kind of done here. He's got some dots rolling to Sappy. He's gonna go for blind breaking it. Cloak shot is for Sappy, at least maybe able to remove some of the dots from Hawkins. Hawkins looking for whatever healing he can get. Gouge last second. Does he have a stun? Disarm for disarm. Sappy does still have a gun. Hold on a second. He's just trying to hit him with that second amendment and does end up getting the guy down. That is so rough. Hawkins had cooldowns going back up little by little, but maybe a little bit longer and his blind would have back up. Cow does not want to give Sappy any opportunity to get any kind of recess. Doesn't want to give the honorable duel. No honor against these rogues at all. Sappy, will she death? Kidney shot? Hold on. Let's escape. If he gouges and just runs. Hold on. No, I was gonna say for a second. Because he could probably escape. He was actually like, hey, I'm kind of alive. Unless he got hit by a Blades of Justice. Certified trying to see if he could dome down Matka really quickly. He got himself Shield of Vengeance. Certified just trying to see if he can get the guy out in the open. If he can get him away from any pillars, he might be okay. Cow got himself plenty of damage with the Crusade though. Disperse out of Certified. He's got himself every defensive pop except for Desperate Pair. But man, oh, if that was me, that Desperate Pair would have been instantly used. What is this? Slowing him down. Certified in no health, trying to go for silence. You can still do quite a bit as a paladin even if you're silenced, and just gonna rock down the priest that quickly. With Vixen gonna be up next. As a Frosty DK, got himself a Wraith Walk, walking away from the bubble. He just sees it and just walks out of there, trying to escape it as soon as he can. As Matka getting hit with a blind. Vixen looking for a bit of a reset. Still has cooldowns. Lichborn, AMS, giving him that go. Matka does not have an answer here. Hold on a second. This is where Vixen could probably make some kind of play. Got himself IBF just to make sure he got plenty of defense, kind of spazzing all over the screen for a moment. But he's got himself a full stun onto Matka. Maybe a second stun to follow. Does he get a second one? He got a second one. Hold on. Trick out of Cow. Got himself Shield of Vengeance. Does Vixen just stay in? I think he wants to find a way to stay in. He got himself death back in case he needs to. Cow is just trying to get some damage going while backing up out of there. Warps up for a second. Dropping in a dome. Man's got no health. Does consume a lot of his health just to give him a little bit extra health bar to work with into a chill streak that's back up and available. Trying to see if he can take him down, but it's going to be Cow maybe down. Oh, Vixen does end up taking it. And we've got... I was going to say maybe we'll give him a bit of that honor duel, but I don't think so. Lasso might be the end of the guy. Vixen maybe can go for a bit of healing here and there, but very limited on what he could do. Trying to grip Weeb back in though. With a blind, goes in for a trinket. Wraith Walk. Does he get to escape it? Stormkeeper's back up for the guy. Does he have himself the big Hambo? Maybe? AMS? It's kind of sort of helping. Zap it through it. Unable to break it? Yeah, Lava Burst to follow. That's a rough one. That is a tough one. That's rough. That was a duel though. Hell yeah, let's get another one going, boys. Let's get another one. No, man, all good, my guy, all good. We get another one going. Sniper as well as Baneling. Let me know when you guys are ready. I'm gonna get another one going, yeah? Hell yeah, I want to try to see if we can max out as many of these duels as we can. It took us a bit to find some... It took us a bit to get the NA duels going today, but I'm okay with it, man. I'm alright with it. Yeah, Sepsis hurts quite a bit, man. Buff will fix it, right? Big swap in class. Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you need me to join so he can group. Find the group easier. Or you got it. Yeah, because I could join, I could list the group to make it easier for him to join back in. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, okay. We'll still need one, two, we'll need a couple more actually. We'll need 2 more bodies then. Let me see. Chicago, did you bounce? Okay. We need 2 more bodies, boys. Well, actually 1 more if Vix is coming back in. Vix, the groups are listed back up. You're more than welcome to join in, my man. But we'll need an extra body afterwards as well. 21% health every... It's a little bit less than that, I think. Vix, hey, my guy. Every 30 seconds is broken on a class that locks you out of responding from the damage for 9 seconds. Every 18 seconds, while also having to vanish to completely escape any CD in the game. Sensei, get in here, my guy. Get in here, my man. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, Sensei, I want to see if this man hopefully gets a good roll and goes potentially first. Hey, hey. Hey, how you doing? I was about to say Monk. That's another class that actually hasn't got too many changes. All good? Or we need more bodies? Okay, cool. Beautiful. That works for me. We will queue guys. We'll queue guys for... Let's do in the grand again. Let's do in the grand. I need something bright in my life. Because I was about to do like... I don't know, Lord Ron, and I'm out here like barely running on your sleep. Rough. What's up with having complete magical immunity to physical damage immunities? Are you talking about combining magical and physical together? Because it is a PvP talent you gotta run to create a physical immunity, but it's not an immunity, it's a dodge, right? So it's like if you're talking about immunity, look it out a bubble. But a dodge, you can bypass it, you just gotta be positioned correctly. Right? Like, it depends what you mean. It depends. Best class in the game versus the worst class in the game? I'd say depends on the content you're looking at. Like PvE, endgame stuff, I'd say Mage is a really good one. Like right now, Mage is a really solid one. So is Warlock. Both are really, really good damage-wise. Tanking-wise, I'd say Demon Hunter is a solid one. Paladin is another good one too. Like as an overall. You talk about PvP, I think that depends what kind of a role you're looking to play. Or if you're looking to play a ranged melee or like healer. No? Because there's a lot of, I think, viable options. But a rogue is a good one, to say the least. So Twitch. Got ourselves Pyrex, gonna be first up versus Deathsweep. Mans goes immediately mid-air. Pyrex trying to see if he can chase up to the guy as he got himself a bit of defense. Fear onto Deathsweep as he got himself a blur active. Pyrex looking to land those executes back-to-back, stumped by Death. Trigger for Pyrex may need to be looking at a defensive, but he's staying super hyper aggressive with Deathsweep for now. It is going to be a big old Deathsweep by Deathsweep. Pyrex does pick up a little bit of healing in between of it, and he's still taking so much damage and health. Just a hunt out of left field. I don't know if you had enough time to even press a parry for it. I don't even know if a parry would do anything. Certified is rushing Deathsweep immediately, trying to see if he can go for a Shadow Crusher around the corner with a Mind Bender and everything in there. With the Shadow Fiend slowing him down quite a bit, Deathsweep is still able to move quite a lot though. Even with the slow, 50% slow of a Shadow Fiend, it's still quite a bit. Stunner to Certified, trying to see if he can claw some of that health back with a bit of damage. It's going to be Certified, fully defensive top, full dispersed, even though he doesn't really look like he's fully dispersed. Void Torrent, interrupted. This is going to be a bit of a rough spot. Try to go for healing once you get locked out on Shadow. At least you get some holy healing. I do wish that the Priest did have a bit more holy abilities they could utilize though. Like a lot, maybe like some, I don't know, an off-brand damage holy ability or just something you could use whenever you get locked out in PvP. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of good. IBM Certified might just be down for a as Deathsweep trying to take these boys out as soon as possible before dampening really goes up. So he's trying to go for as many of those good hit and runs, trying to see if he can chase after Exploited. Does he get an opener? This is going to be a cheap shot by the Rogue, but he's still DR'd from the Priest earlier, so it's actually kind of limited. Imprisoned onto the Rogue for a second. He's kind of low in health. Shadow set by the Rogue. Cheap shot, super DR'd. Maybe an immunity out of Deathsweep. Not in a great spot. Darkness down. Needs some kind of healing, just trying to keep the pressure rolling to Exploded with a hunt to chase after him, but he does go for the vanish. He still gets hit by the hunt. He's still taking damage from that thing. Deathsweep, not in a great spot. Maybe looking at the immunity. Stun. It is full, I think. Sigil. Does trap the rogue for a second, but death is not out of the woods just yet. Has a trinket at the very least, able to back away out of there. Trying to stay midair, but that's going to be another cheap shot. Does get the immunity. Not in a great spot, but the rogue no longer has a trinket either. So if you can get a full stun on the rogue with a full setup, as well as soul cleave, meta does get himself at least some kind of a primer. Cloaker shot is for the rogue really early, so the next time you get on a rogue, there's nothing they can do, and you got plenty of ability to chase him around the pillar. Also, vengeful tree is back up. Oh no. He kind of vengeful treated, but into a wall, so he didn't get to stay midair for as long. Ah, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. That vengeful retreat, man. That eventually, it's just so, it's kind of like disengaging backwards, and you gotta really aim it, and it's so much harder. It's so much harder because they end up eventually retreating into the wall, and they kind of got caught and couldn't stay midair. Ideally, you would want to disengage or vengeful retreat around the pillar, and then kind of catch yourself midair, and then fell rush and try to stay as up as possible, because then any stuns by the rogue, I mean, you're just immuning them. This allows you to get a proper stun, get yourself a proper go before the rogue can get any kind of a setup. Would you pick up eyes? Is that what the Earth Early chased after you? He did pick up eyes, 100%. Wait, he still sees him. Wait, what? Did you see the rogue? Earth Early sees him. What? Or is he just bugged? Try to see if you can yeet the rogue out. Look at that toss, man. What a toss. And roots him in place too, keeping the rogue exactly where he wants him. Oh, and yet another root. He's just going for the reset, trying to see if he can get himself a big setup with a Stormkeeper as well. If you can get yourself an angle on the rogue, that could be huge. Burrow down. Unless maybe you catch him. You got a Fire Elemental. Knocking the rogue up in the air for a second. Trinkets out of the gouge. He needs to have himself a proper go. Does he have it right here? Earthshocks are doing a ton of damage, but the rogue able to escape, still dotted. He's trying to go for an interrupt. He was about to go for a kick there with a Shadow Strike. He was about to do it too. We've got eggs. Does actually get himself a solid setup on the rogue with the root yet again. This root is so good. Shadow Meld? Dotted. Cloak of Shadows? Oh, okay. That's a big defensive. For Weeb, he may... I was going to say may want to use a defensive, but he's actually used those very, very early for exploiting. That's a perfect opportunity to literally exploit this lack of defensives. As he got himself yet another big setup. Lava Burst flying in. It's going to knock him out of the Earthshock. Does he get the Earthshock Frostshock combos? He definitely got to land those Earthshock Frostshock combos to root the rogue. Because the totems he's got going on are just out of this world, though. The cooldown reduction on thing is insane. Exploited does go for the gouge. That is a Dwarven Racial, gives him a little bit of DR to work with. I don't know if he can really do anything to the rogue. Knocking it back last second. Earthshock. Earthshock. Lava Burst. Maybe he just gonna proc. Earthshock. Hold on a second. Lava Burst. He's still dotted. Oh, he got no health. Trying to go for a kick. Juking it. Hold on. Whoa. Another Lava Burst. Is he dotted? That's a cheat death. Tell me he's dotted. Totem? Root Totem? Trying to heal. Trying to catch up. Is this enough? Stormkeeper's up. Hold on. Does he catch him? Hold on. Wait, he's still something keeping him out in the open. What is keeping him out in the open? Hold on a second. Fire Elemental? Trying to see if he can yoink him out. He knows he must have positioned. Oh, he still thinks he's on this pillar, right? He still thinks he's on this pillar. Oh no, dude. Oh no, this is actually such a close duel. Such a close duel, because the rogue can still bring it back. Hold on, the rogue can come back. The rogue can still do it. Fire Elemental is active. Exploited kind of meandering out in the middle. He doesn't want to walk in. For Weeb God, if he gets himself good angles with the totems, even a stun totem around the corner, that would give him such a setup, because Exploited does not have a lot of health. No more cheat death. You don't have that out anymore. Maybe a vanish. Send your Fire Elemental, add the rogue. Or is he there? No. I think he disappeared. I think he disappeared. Second eye is available. Rogue does spring out of nowhere, trying to knock it back. That is going to be Trinket, as Weeb just trying to see if he can end the duel right now. Rogue back up with a Cloak of Shadows. Weeb needs something. Pop in every defensive. Burrow down. Just buries his hand on the ground. Trying to see if he can get those Earthshocks onto the rogue. Looking for a heal. Blind to follow. Exploited got himself Shadow Blades. Looking for a reset. Shadow Meld. Does he just go in? That's a Blades. That's a go. That's a potential go. You could just end it right here, right now, my guy. Weeb God just needs to get himself Lava Birds. That is a full stun. Does he have anything to stop the rogue? Lightning Lasso? No trinket for this one. It is coming back up very, very soon, though. Does have him totem down. Is going to zap him. Yoink him. Maybe some damage. Earthshock. Lava Burst, Big Ascend, into Root. Does he have enough? Stormkeeper, does he end this right now? Leap and then try to see if he can end the duel right now. Earthshock, Zappy to follow. Does he have a second? Oh, that was so good. Oh, Weeb did do a good job, but Sensei needs to bring it back for his team. He's got 4 he's got to get through. Weeb is kind of low. He can't give this man an auto duel. Dampen is getting too high. 7 minutes into the match. Cheat quick, cheat dance as he knocks him down. Just a couple punches to the head. And then the guy is down dead. Why am I trying to rhyme these? Why have I been trying for the last 2 weeks to create rhymes out of nowhere? It's just been happening. Sensei, I like your weapon, by the way. It looks so good. Also, like a whole Mog in the appearance of a character. I feel like I've never seen Monk like that. Like that combo. Sensei! Might be looking at a karma right here. Not the great in hell. Trying to use everything he can. He knows the Paladin can just bubble the karma. Oh, your health. Oh, your health. That's a full-on mad cow right here. Full crusade, ready to go. Trying to see if we can end the duel immediately. Sensei looking to get himself as much recovery as humanly possible. Just bounce it out of there. Oh, he needs that range. And the fact that at least he has Dragon Kick and rolls that he can just like reposition to another pillar, like that helps him a ton. Mad cow. Why am I looking for the eyes? I was literally looking for eyes. Like, you pick up the eyes to find Sensei. No, even with those, I don't think you're going to be able to catch him. That is a monk. Does go for the in cap. Sensei got himself a pretty defensive just in case things go bad. Blessing of protection. In stun. He does have a pretty defensive just for this in particular. He knows that that's what he's got to do to get cooldowns out of the pally. Backing up out of there. Has himself ports. Mako able to catch up. Even interrupting Sensei. There goes the karma. Will not have a blessing of protection. So Sensei can at least use it defensively. Mako backing up. Sensei trying to see if he can reverse that off of a defensive play into an aggressive play. Shield of Vengeance though. That's going to hurt. Maybe reverse magic? Or diffuse magic is the word? I think diffuse magic is for Demon Hunters. Diffuse is a monk thing. The Sensei trying to get himself a go. Leg sweep? No leg sweep for a bit. He's trying to play it super safe. Cow is just able to throw hammers at the guy from a mile away anyway. Sensei just looking to catch up whatever healing he can. Next stun, I think could take down Sensei though. And for this, at this point, Mad Cow may just have it, right? May have a stun. This Fury stuns him. Human racial? Human racial. He was trying to decide whether he had to use it or not. He decided he did. Even if you press defuse, release a lot of that holy damage. Physical damage still goes right through you. Got him to a port, able to reposition the sports in pretty decent spots. And now he's got a leg sweep. That's going to be a bubble, most likely. Bubble, does Sensei have an answer? He does go for the port. He has just set it up, the port. He's the fact that he has a port, he's like, you know what? Now I'm going to have a setup. Now I have a port. Now Mad Cow at the very least has no more immunities. So Sensei goes in, maybe with a karma. Maybe he has a play. Next stun by Mad Cow. Sensei will not really have an answer for this one. Trying to use mobility, but it's kind of limited roll, as well as Dragon Kick I think were used, but that's really all he's had. And at this point, he doesn't have a port, he doesn't have nothing. Mad Cow's still trying to see if he can get himself that angle. If he got himself like a good go here, trying to make a play, Wake of Ashes is the play. Trying to keep the pressure rolling, but a bit of distance on the guy. Sensei with the karma. Mad Cow just needs to live it. Shield of Vengeance should be able to help a little, but that karma is going to reverse the pop. Blind for a second gives him a little bit of help to work with. Trying to keep Sensei kind of out in the open. He sees the cooldowns for Sensei. He wants to be very careful with those if possible. Sensei does get the touch of death though. I feel like maybe if the touch of death wasn't back, maybe the guy would have had a chance. I don't know. That's a tough one. No, that's a tough one. And Hockey's trying to give Sensei at least as much of an honor duel as possible. I think the trinket for Sensei is still down though, so there's just no shot, right? If Hockey's presses cooldowns, there's just no shot. Unless Sensei maybe that's sepsis. You gotta dispel it, right? Death mark. Everything is available. I don't know. Diffuse maybe helps a bit. Oh, the bleeds. Yeah, the bleeds. You can diffuse the poisons, but not the bleeds. That's a lot. That's a lot. This is gonna be Sappy up next. Does go for the trinket as it's a blind at Hockey's. Hockey's will not have cooldowns for like 40 seconds, so he's gotta just find a way to survive. He's got evasion. Disarm to Sappy for a second. Maybe he will have to go for a kidney shot, put some bleeds on a guy, and just run away. He's trying to get some damage going blind. This is good for Hockey's. He's actually okay with it. Hockey's okay with it. As long as the rogue doesn't get himself crazy good procs in between the eyes, which I think is starting to find some here and there. Evasion out for Hockey's for a second. Sappy trying to see if he can fight those defenses. Hockey's just need to buy himself just a little bit more time, 12 seconds specifically. Into Shadow Step, trying to see if he can avoid the other rogue. I don't know if he can do it. Kidney shot, gouge, need something, anything right now. Oh, he got a kidney. Shadow Dance, he might just have to do it. Dance, cheap shot. Oh, he's doing it. He's believing. He's believing. He's doing it. Oh, he did it. Oh my God, he even get the tabber for it. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh, Hawkins, dude. He is poison incarnate, dude. He's a toxic vial materialized into an orc. It's so good. That was so close. I could have been anyone's game, man. That was that's huge. That was awesome. Okay, let's see if we can get another one going. Dude, this is what I mean, chat. When I said, you know what? I'm the kind of guy that I like entertainment. I prioritize entertainment. I highly value entertainment. If a duel is fun to watch, dude, that's where it's at. That's the best part. The fun of it, right? Storm, how you doing, man? GG's. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I love watching you play. That was so good. That was so good. We had the rogue versus shaman back and forth. And it's like, who's gonna win? It's hard to tell. Could be anyone's game. It's not one-sided. It's like kind of even. They just got to keep playing as well as they can. Like, how much more fun is that to watch? It wouldn't even matter who won. Even if the rogue won or shaman won, that's just so much more fun. That's like what I really would want for Blizzard to have, is like just that the process of PvPing. When that is like fun and it just feels super close, right? I don't know if it will ever achieve that because the game is not balanced around 1v1s ever, but like those are the best parts. Those are the best moments, man. It's happy, yeah, dude. Assassination is a personification of a toxic player. True. I mean, Hawk is actually the nicest guy I've ever met. When it comes to rogues, definitely one of the nicest ones out there. But yeah, he's really good at Assass. He knows his stuff. He knows his combos. He knows everything. He knows how to get it all done right. And it's like super fun to watch. When I said at the very beginning, it was like watching Seawork play Arcane, watching somebody who really knows what they're doing, play their class. Hawkins plays quite a bit of Assass. He knows what he's doing. He's pretty good at it. And like, not a lot of people use sepsis, I don't think. I haven't seen sepsis being used. Actually, I guess I could look it up, right? It's sepsis used often. Because maybe people transition to it, because at the beginning of the season, I remember people didn't really use sepsis that much. Maybe nowadays it did. I'm seeing a lot of serrated bone spike, not as many sepsis uses, but most people do use spike. I can see the reason why. It's just more consistent damage plus more calm points plus better spread damage, and that is one thing that you can do in 3s and 2s. Someone swapped an ult. I need one more. Okay, invite. We need one more, boys. Ono Monster Team Sniper. We'll see how we do. If you ever want to see a Toxic go into M+, and set 2 Afflicted go off, and you're playing with the Destruction Warlock, yeah. I had the other day I was trying to just get some like keys done on my DK, just play around with the Lego, you know. Where's Kragar? Kragar is, oh, okay, you guys ready? Ready? Kragar's been playing Classic, man. Kragar's been out of retail for a while. He's been loving Classic. He's been loving the grind. It's been good for his channel. He's got a community. They're constantly doing stuff. And he's been really playing the Classic Hardcore specifically. He's not playing SOD from what I understand. I don't think he's playing Wrath either. He's just been doing Classic Hardcore, and that's just been his grind. Yeah, so he's just been doing his thing. Unless he hasn't streamed in a while. And then that's the last time I heard from Kragar, is he was just doing a lot of Classic Hardcore. I don't know if anything's changed. But also never really tuned into streams all that often, so I would have no idea. Just last time I talked to him, it was in Classic Hardcore. That was a couple of months though. Lordaeron, let's do Lordaeron. I can go sleepy time. I can go nap. Frack Mythic Mount is tameable with pet. No, it's there are owls in Emerald Dream that you can just tame that have this like fiery appearance to it. No, you can't tame Mythic Frack or anything. So when you see people running around without pet, it's actually a pretty like normal pet that you can, not normal, but like there's certain areas of Emerald Dream. They're just not everywhere. They're just in a very specific spot. But yeah, no, it looked like it, right? It looks like it. A lot of people assume, like even on like around my friends, like, wait, you can tame Mythic Frack mount as a pet? It's like, no, you just find it. The model has a pet version. No, I mean the model has a pet version. You mean like when somebody hops on, like a passenger? You're probably looking at somebody who's running as a passenger. PM Hunter on the Mythic Mount has the 2 owl pets. Oh, you can just have like normal pets that you can find in Emerald Dream. Or you get like 1 pet and you can use a glyph in order to make your secondary pet look like the first pet. Yeah, so it's like those things are not the actual like Frack. Those things are just normal owls you find in the normal owls you'll find out in the Emerald Dream. Like normal tameable beasts. Is it not working? Might not be working. We'll give it a second. This might be bugging. Unless you mean like there's a little owl next to the, like they're sitting on the owl and there's a little owl next to them. That's like the passenger. Like if you become, you know how you could be a passenger to a dragon riding mount and use like a little whelpling, but on the owl you get like a little baby owl hovering next to him. Yeah, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I was still listed. Oh good, oh good, oh good. We'll do the not Lordaeron. We can't do Lordaeron. We'll do Tiger's Peak. The Tigers. Tigers is another good map. Center Bob's community. Okay. Yeah, that'll probably help me understand what you mean. What? Yeah, those are just normal owls. Yeah, that's a mythic mount. This is like a normal owl you could find in Emerald Dream. That's also a normal mount you could, or not mount, pet you could find in Emerald Dream. They're just normal like fiery owls. Yeah, that's it. You just gotta go into like where fiery, like the fiery faction of druids, the fire druids are. You just find them there. Yeah. But yeah, you could have yourself like a whole squad of owls if you wanted to. They're just normal pets. Any hunter can technically just go there and tame them. Haven't played them 100 season properly, haven't gotten caught up. Yeah, they're not necessarily, like they're just a new model of like the owl, but they're just function like normal owls. Yeah, it's just people started taming them once people started riding their mythic mounts, and everybody like assumes that, oh wait, you could now tame Farak mythic mount. No, they've always been there. It's just been in like a one little spot in Emerald Dream. They're not everywhere. It's just like you gotta know where to find them. Switch. Gonna be Hockey's first up versus Certified. Oh no, dude. Oh no. The Rogue versus the Priest. Oh no. That's gonna be a lot of dots versus a lot of shadow stuff, man. It's gonna be a bit of a back and forth here. Hockey's trying to get out of Certified. Trying to get super aggressive. PI, full eruption. Trying to see if he can catch Hockey's right now. Is he dotted? I think he is dotted. But he's just trying to see if I can avoid the damage all entirely. I think maybe until he gets another cheap shot. I do like the shadow crashes around the wall though. I do like those. Because sometimes the dual land, sometimes you can bait the person into a shadow crash, which can be kind of fun. Especially with the tier set they got, that can make it do actual decent damage, but probably wanted to be used in a Shadow of Pain though more than anything though. For real. Honestly. Hawk is trying to see if he can get himself a slow and steady opener. Did you send Sepsis? Or did you send nothing? Or are you gonna use Sepsis here? Does go for the Sepsis. That's immediately dispersed out of Certified. Certified is trying to be extra careful with the Hawk. Is stunned immediately. Does get in with the shift though. That is quite a bit of the dot damage. Look at this guy. Wait, okay, hold on. Is Sepsis the one that does more damage than later? Or is it doing a lot of damage at the very beginning? It's one or the other. I know that Kingsbane does more damage as the dot ticks down. Sepsis I think might be a little more front loaded, right? That's actually a bit of decent damage. A bit of decent damage for a decent bit of opener. But at this point, Certified, I don't think he has any outs, right? If Hakis goes in for full death mark. Although I don't know if he's gonna go for it. He does go for it. Trinket out of it immediately. Certified with a full on Kingsbane. It's just over. It's just over. There's nothing he can do. Big old Kingsbane. 50% of your health. Immediate blinder to the Sensei. Trying to see if he can take down the Rogue. I think he might just be able to one-shot him, right? Maybe. Vanished for the Rogue. He's trying to see if he can find him. He actually is right on his trail for a moment there. But then you kind of lose him for a second because it doesn't really like give you any giveaway. You don't have like a numbers thing that pop out from Rogue even though they're vanished. You're not seeing any kind of damage. You're kind of just trying to guess. But he had a solid guess there, honestly. Eyes are back up and available. Sensei no longer has a trinket. And about a 25-second wait for Hawkins before he gets himself another big go. Plus he has Cloak of Shadows. So if you can potentially just cloak off the karma from Sensei, that could be pretty big. He's just trying to see if he can go for a bit of that hit and run with the shiv right after Sensei trying to catch him. Fist of Fury parried him back and back. And Hawkins does at least, so defenses could be an evasion. Does go for evasion. Trying to see if he can just wait out Sensei. Maybe keep the dots rolling on him. Possibly, potentially. He got himself dance. Cheap shot. Big Kingsbane. Hold on a second. Sensei. Cloak of Shadows immediately. Wait a second. Hold on. Got him some fat board. Hold on a moment. He's still super low. Hawkins backing up out. I was thinking Hawkins was just going to charge at him. I was thinking Hawkins was actually just going to stay on him the entire time because I thought maybe that's where he just ended. 40 seconds until Hawkins could do that again. That was a rough one. That was so rough. Sensei trying to catch up as much healing as he can. He does have eyes available, so he could be grabbing them whenever he needs to. For Hawkins, I don't know if he wants to go out there, dude. He got no evasion, he got no cloak, he got nothing. He could go in, but I think he would just die to the sustained damage of Sensei. That's not enough to keep him scared behind the pillar. That's not enough for him to just hang out back and just not do anything. Lexu by Sensei, does he have a go? Serenity, everything is available here. Kidney shot by Hawkins, but still it's a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. Dungeon Death lives it. Hold on a second. Fist of Fury. I think it's over there. Yeah, that's over. Sensei does take a bit of damage, though. Hold on. Does he live this? He's taking huge hits. Hold on a second. He's still melting a little by little. Luxy trying to see if he can push on the offensive, making sure there's a port right next to Sensei. Fist of Fury for Sensei immediately. Got him some trinket in case he needs to. Knocking back Luxy by a bit into a ring of peace. Maybe that'll be enough to keep Luxy at bay. And it looks like it's enough to keep him back. That is just the one chasing after Sensei. He got us a one of his own coming back up too. Also got a karma coming back up very, very soon. Just trying to see if he can buy himself as much survivability as humanly possible as Luxy. Got himself full CDs ready to go. Trying to see if he can maximize his win a little. Fist for fist, and that's going to be Sensei backing up out of there, retreating, just waiting out for some cooldowns and maybe looking for a bit of that recovery. Luxy at this point did end up burning a trinket. I'm not exactly sure what he used a trinket on, but for Sensei, that's a fantastic spot. I think the monk may just have it. He's got some cooldowns coming back up. At least it's a win. Alexup does go for the win. Big Fist of Fury. Hold on. Karma. Does he reverse it? Maybe just takes the damage of the karma and then goes for defuse. Hold on a second. He does go for a karma of his own. Luxy trying to see if he can defuse that damage, but he's actually just going to take hits either way though. That's going to be just his defense is broken, and Sensei is able to blackout kick him down with Weeb God X going to be up next. This man's been playing against rogues so many times now, but at least I think that gives him a bit of the practice to play up against a monk, because he's going to be just as mobile of a class. Got himself a full primordial setup with an elemental blast. Wants to get himself a proper go. Big lava burst flying in. Sensei just looking for a bit of a recovery. Got himself Tiger's Fury to at least escape the roots whenever those were up. And Weeb is in a decent spot right now. 5 minutes into the match, 24% dampener. Sensei looking for a bit of recovery. Does not have a human racial anymore, but the trinket should be coming back up in maybe a minute, because there is a bit of a DR whenever we press the human racial and the normal trinket. They do DR each other with a 1.5 minute DR downtime. Lex sweep onto Weeb, does go for the knockout of Sensei. Fist of Fury to lock him down. Lasso as he still goes in for the Thunder Fist either way though. That's still quite a bit of damage. Trying to see if he can catch up to Weeb before the root goes down. Does break out of it with the Tiger's Lust immediately as an Earth Elemental comes right out. Weeb trying to see if he can just fight through Sensei, knocking him back with the root to follow. Does go for the port. Trying to see if he can catch him in the totem. Doesn't quite connect though. Actually, if you get him caught in the totem and they try to port, do they get yoinked back in or does it break the interaction? I don't even know. That one I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes Vanish works for rogues, sometimes not. Sometimes Shadow Step works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know. Maybe it's just as inconsistent as the other guys. Zappy available for We've got. Has he got himself Stormkeeper? At least had himself one charge of Stormkeeper. I don't know what the other one went. But Sensei looking to take it slow, take it steady, got Earth Elemental to get some cooldowns off of, and trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. Zuenko back up very, very soon, so maybe could make someone work off this one. Frost Shock. He needs to really combine Earth Shocks and Frost Shocks together. I think that would give him so much more survivability. Root mid-airs. We've got does get caught out with Alexium. Full Zuen in play. That's going to be Whirling Dragon Punch. Root him down for a place. Breaking out of it with a touch of death. Oh my god, the amount of damage that a monk can do once they get the cooldown set up is quite a bit. Death Swoop second to last, trying to give Sensei as much of an honor duel as possible. Sensei maybe at best might be able to break out of a stun eventually, but he really doesn't have any ways to break out of a stun versus Death Swoop at all. Defensively, he's also got Karma. He got himself Dampen Harm. He doesn't have a Leg Sweep or anything for a while. Maybe he could go for a parry just to parry out some of the damage from Death Swoop with a Fist of Fury, but one stun into the next. Karma to follow Death Swoop, just trying to see if he can play it super defensively. Sensei trying to see if he can use this Karma to go hyper aggressive here. Does get hit with a Imprison into a Sigil of Misery, just getting rotted down from a distance as soon as defense is down. Trying to go for a hunt, looking for a parry, doesn't really get to. Can you actually parry that? You probably can parry. I know you can gouge it, but can you parry a hunt? Actually, possibly. Does go for a full stun. Big hunt. Metamorphosis right after. There's just nothing he can do. Death Swoop taking him out right then and there. With Sappy going to be up next. The Outlaw Rogue charging the Death Swoop. Trying to go for the big between the eyes combos. That is going to be a blur out of Death Swoop. Looking to go for as much of a defensive play as possible. Sappy with an evasion goes in for a vanish. Death Swoop kind of low. And that's going to be his defenses finally gone. Any between the eyes he used right here with the resets, that's going to be huge. Shrink and Cloak and Shadow. Try to see if he can stay super hyper aggressive. I wonder if he just goes in for a Shadow Blades as well, or Shadow Dance as well, just to keep the pressure going, because he got no dodge. Blind as soon as he goes in for I-Beam. Do you have yourself a proper CC setup though? You need a proper kidney shot. Imprison. That's to maybe get himself a proper opener here. Darkness down. Disarm for a second. Sappy just trying to keep the pressure rolling with the dance available. Ambush is actually really puncturing right through Desert, but is it going to be enough to try to keep the pressure? Cheat Death taking him out last second. He rushes past him. Cheat Death proxy comes right back in to make sure to finish him off. With Chicago going to be up next, trying to go for a big zap. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. Primordial Lava Burst, it's over. Yeah, he did really good. Like, he did really good against the Rogue, but at the end of the day, like, once you're out of cooldowns, you're out of cooldowns. There's nothing you can do. Trinket out of Mad Cow, trying to see if he can chase after Chicago. Chicago trying to stay as mobile here as possible. Hand of Freedom is up for Mad. Does go for the Earth Elemental to at least get some slows or stuns in order to slow down Mad with a root. Why he's got Full Crusade. For Mad Cow, at the very bare minimum, he has this Earth Elemental that he could build the damage up off of and then transfer it on Chicago if it can catch back up to the Shaman. For Chicago, trying to find ways to keep Mad Cow away from him during Crusade is crucial right now. Does go for the knock. Mad Cow still able to get quite a bit of damage onto Chicago. Drop it down a Healy Totem. That maybe will help you out a little. Double stun for Mad Cow. Still trying to keep the pressure rolling. He doesn't have Crusade at the very least. Got himself saying Chicago just looking to maybe get some damage onto Mad with a lasso. Walking away from Shield of Vengeance. That is going to be a bubble. Chicago may need a burrow or something here. Does go for the wall. Interrupted. Burrow down. He's just still in a bubble. Shield of Vengeance is going to be down too. But Mad Cow is actually... Does he have coolness coming back up? Something got to be coming back up, right? Blind in order to get himself a reset, or Chicago stun to follow. Is he just over? Does he end it? Needs one more? He actually does get to bring it back. Hold on a second. Kordic, last one left over for the team too as another elemental. We got so many Ellie's now. Out of left field. All good. All good. Mess up my tricky against Sensei. All good, my guy. All good, honestly. That's a tough one, dude. It's a tough matchup. Monk in particular is very much similar to Rogue with the resets they can do and the mobility, but the amount of damage they can put at you too. Like, unless you have a counter to dampen their go, it's tough. It's so tough. All good though, my guy. This Mad Cow just trying to see if he can buy himself a bit of time. He's got that elemental dodging out, almost dodging the totem, but not quite. Does get hit by it either way. Lava Burst to get sent in. So whatever the instant cast damage Kordic can do right now is huge for him. Root Totem around the corner, trying to see if he could bait Mad Cow in there, but he got himself Hand of Freedom really early on. Maybe if it walks in and the totem and the Hand of Freedom goes down, there it goes. Perfect. Kordic with a Earth Shock. He needs to get Earth and Frost Shocks together. He needs to combine the two because you can just kite out Mad as best as possible. Lava Burst is sent in. Is this enough? Lava Burst again? He got himself the Ascendance proc. He got himself the big setup. Mad Cow does have Ballistic Protection. I don't know if he got Spell Warden. If he got Spell Warden, he needs Spell Warden right now. Otherwise, it's over. Does end up taking him down. Well done, dude. These Shamans. That's you picking up too. Well done. Kordic as well. Mad Cow. And everybody got a chance to play, actually. I like this kind of games too, where everybody gets a chance, man. Everybody gets an opportunity. Bringing it back for his team. All that good stuff. Love it. Love it. Do we have enough for one more, boys? It is getting at that late night, at that time of the night. So let me know if you guys are still down or if we are chilling. Sniper's down. He's ready to go. 590. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rare to see so much of a chamois. I know. I love it. I love what I believe, man. 5? Okay, we're getting another one going. Let's do Lordaeron. We haven't done, right? Lordaeron. Hopefully I didn't misspell it. Yeah. Cool. Every time, dude, I gotta... Every time I think of Lordaeron, I gotta be like Lord Iron. Every single time in my brain. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. You know? I can't be the only one, right? I can't be the only one that has that, like, has that mindset, that has that the thought go through, just to make sure I spell it correctly. The duels are just starting now. There's no more sub-rogues. Well, there is actually, yeah, there's no sub-rogues. You're right. Lord Elon must do it. No. That's because your brain's broken. That's how you learned how to spell as a Russian learning English is you would basically take the words and you would just pronounce them kind of like, you would take the English word, find a Russian equivalent, and then pronounce it all out, right? So Lord Iron. So I know that there's an AE in there, you know what I mean? It's just how I learned how to spell back in the day, and that helped a ton. But yeah, brain's probably messed up. That's true. Switch. Is it Hockey's first? Hockey sent in versus Chicago. Oh no, Chicago. This is going to be a full sepsis opener by the Rogue. Triple cheap shot, full death mark, everything is available. Chicago trying to take this damage up as much as possible. I don't even know what you can do in this situation. Gets in with the disarm locked and Lasso burrowing down, but I think it's just over, right? Did Chicago burn themselves? Oh, you're alive. Oh, never mind. I don't think there's any way to stop that, right? That's just a lot of damage. The big haymaker go for assassination rogues. I don't think there's actually any way to prevent that. You press wall, you press guardian. There's just nothing you can do. Earth shock to follow by Cordic going in for some mad damage. Hockeys with the Cloak of Shadows looking for an escape. He has himself a vanish, but no, he doesn't. Never mind. I think he tried to use a vanish earlier, but there's nothing he could really do. Blinded to Cordic. You gotta send the Aether Elemental in there. He's trying. Look, he's walking over there. He's trying to get back over there. Dots are still keeping Hockeys out in the open, though. Does go for the Sun to Cordic. Cordic got himself a full root. Hockeys with a kidney shot. He got blades dance coming back up. Maybe it's something you could work with. Hold on. Wall. Hockeys got himself a bit of a go. Needs like a road. Cheap shot. Got himself a maybe King's Bane. Cheat death for a second. Stunned by the Earth Elemental. Lava Burst flying in. Does end up going in for the quick Earth Shock to slam the Rogue down. That was through dance too, so I don't know if Hockeys had like some kind of a big setup ready there or whatnot. And it looks like Death Soup is going to be up next, giving Cordic as much of an auto duel as possible, trying to help him get at least like set up and ready, so at least he's in full health at the bare minimum. As he goes right in, the immediately eventual to be just to immune any kind of CC from Cordic. Big cleave, massive blade dance, trying to see if he can yeet him out there. Metamorphosis to break out of that prison, and is going to be able to take Cordic with yet another blade dance right after. Sapping got himself full setup, charging in, ambushes in the opener. Needs to get a pull stun onto Death Soup. He does go for the trinket immediately. He's going super aggressive on the Rogue, trying to stay on him as best as possible. That is a vanish out of Sappy. Will not be able to go for a proper cheap shot onto Death Soup. Blind is he's looking for a bit more of a defensive play. Actual Cloak of Shadows. Is he trying to get defensive? Is he trying to get aggressive? Oh, it's a cloak and you still got hit with a Sigil of Misery? Is that real? Can you? I thought it was a magic effect. I thought cloak would help you. Am I wrong? Huh? Hunt right after Sappy does get shell shock with another Chaos Nova, and there's just nothing you can do. Cheat death denied completely. Sensei charging in. Death Soup without a trinket has an immunity. That's about the only defense he's really got. Actually, I guess I'm wrong. Darkness comes down immediately, knocking him out of there as soon as possible. Death Soup trying to stay in darkness if he can. Stunned, but mostly defensively, trying to see if he can cut out Sensei and go for that damage over time with Sigil of the Flames, I-beam from a distance, going for a bit of a hit and run with a Death Sweep, doing quite a bit of damage. That hit and run is doing really good for him. Blur's back up and available. I don't know if Death Sweep can do anything though. That is a full karma and the touch of death. There's just nothing he can do with We've Got X charging out immediately, blasting Sensei with a primordial lava burst flying at him, taking hits after hits. Does he actually remove the Flame Shock? I think he might have actually removed the Flame Shock because I was thinking those lava bursts were going to do a lot of damage. And then did do a number, but not as much as I thought. So I think he actually removed Flame Shock to dampen the amount of damage he's taken from that Primordial. That's actually kind of nice. That was such a delayed totem, by the way. That was so delayed. I thought you escaped it, but apparently not. Apparently the game was like, wait, whoop. Gotta toss you back in there. Hold on. You can't escape one of those. Dude, whoever figured out that you could use the totem to literally throw players around, I don't know, when was it? Patch 10.1 or something when people figured that out? Or is it before that? The fact that you could do that is so good. I almost feel like it should be part of that totem, right? Should be give you an extra button so you can move that totem after you place it. That is so good, honestly. That is so good. In cap, onto Weeb. He does get hit with a leg sweep right after. Just clotheslining the guy. Weeb got himself a stun totem. Looking for a big primordial. Sensei needs to find a way to remove the flame shock. Otherwise, he's going to take a lot of hits. He just can go for Season Mist and at least top himself up with health. Looking to avoid him as best as possible. Earth Shock to follow. into Root right after. Does he have an escape? He got himself a bit of mobility. Stormkeeper right after for Weeb. Does he have himself Lava Burst? Flying in Zap right after. He's actually able to do quite a bit of damage with those instants. Trying to pull him out in the open. Does go for the in-cap. Break it out of it with a trinket. That's a bold move, Cotton, because next Leg Sweep is going to be in about 25 seconds. That could be pretty bad for Weeb got X. Sensei trying to see if he can use that Karma to stay aggressive. That's going to be a lasso for Weeb. Just trying to control him as best as he can. Does he have any roots? He does have roots, dude. The totem roots, man. That's such a short cooldown. It is so good. Got him so they're fiery. Not fire. Zuen. I was going to say fire elemental. But it's actually, wait, that's actually wrong. Yeah, Zuen got himself. Oh, Sensei got himself Zuen. I was about to say he got himself fire elemental. I was like, no, he got himself Zuen. Wait, that's among Zuen. Never mind. Shamans get someone Zuen. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day. This is going to be a burrow with a root yet again. Those roots are so good. Sensei actually have to take down the totems while he waiting this out. He got himself the fire. There goes the fire Ellie. Try to see if you can get a stun totem onto Sensei. Walls available for Weeb God. Actually able to at least toss Sensei around a little bit. Earthshock. He needs to go for the Earthshock. Does he not run a Frost Shock? He might not be running Frost Shock actually, now I think about it. But I was thinking Earthshock, Frost Shock would be the combo. Lava Burst to get it sent in. Sensei able to dampen some of the harm, though reducing a bit of the damage that he takes, depending on the severity of the hit. The lower severity, less damage reduced. Higher severity, bigger damage reduced in a way. But he is able to at least dampen some of the hits he's taking. And those Lava Bursts, I wonder if they count into that full value or in the low value of that damage reduction though. Actually, I always wondered just what abilities do count into that high severity, low severity damage taken. That's a good question. There goes the Earthshock, Frostshock. If you can do those, that's an extra layer of roots. I don't know if it DRs with your root totem though. It may not. I could be wrong on that one, but it may or may not. As long as you got the Maelstrom for it. In cap, Leg Sweep to follow. No trinket. Weeb does go for the knock, but since he positioned himself perfectly, lasso right after trinket to follow, it's gonna get him to touch of death. I think he just needs that. Oh, doesn't mean touch of death. You're just gonna go for a quick old kick as Lux charging in immediately, trying to see if he can take down Sensei while he's a little bit behind on cooldown. Sensei able to zone him out with the ring of peace very, very quickly. And it's gonna be immediate disarm onto Lux, trying to avoid letting him get a full Fist of Fury. Karma for the both of them. Lux with the diffuse magic, able to at least reverse some of the damage back in. Sensei is gonna reverse the damage a little bit later to reverse it back to Lux. And then it's going to go for an in-cap toss through. I think removing a lot of the damage that was saved up in any of the either one of the karmas. Lux with an in-cap does not have a Leg Sweep. Got him some bit of damage with a Thunder Fist. Wants to see if he can capitalize on it. Actually rolling more or less where Sensei is. Sensei looking to avoid it as best as possible. Sensei's got a slow or something, anything in-cap or maybe a Ring of Peace. He might be in a real tough spot here. Trying to catch up and healing. Lux still in the chase. Sensei got a Zuen joining in, so maybe they'll give him a little bit extra value. Leg Sweep. Lux does have a trinket for this one. Sensei does commit damage. Trying to see if he can commit all the damage in the world, but it's going to back up out of there. Touch of Death. Oh, good thing you said Touch of Death. If you didn't have that Touch of Death, I think Lux might have had like a global to maybe potentially turn this around. But the fact that you didn't use it versus Shaman does give you at least a proper go there. Mad Cow charging in. Sensei does not have an out of the stun. No human racial for this one for a while. He got to find a way to get cooldowns that are mad. That's about all he can really do. Doesn't go for Crusade. Just trying to think to maybe end him. Trinkets. No Crusade. One more hit. Is this enough? Oh, you got no health. Oh, good port. How are you alive? He got himself at least a little bit of damage? Ah, hold on. Karma? You might just have to press Karma instantly, right? Might just have to, yeah, Karma. He knows he's going to bubble it. He knows he's going to bubble it or bop it or maybe delay it. Maybe he's going to delay it. Hold on. He's not going to use it. It's pretty high into dampener. He wants to try to see if he can make Searing Glare work. I think I was able to dodge it appropriately. Maybe diffuse? Leg Sweep? You have Leg Sweep. I don't know. You got to get something out if you're going to Leg Sweep him. No trinket available. Human Rachel already got used up. Mad Cow wants to see if he can get himself a proper go versus you. Oh my goodness. Leg Sweep onto Mad. Blessing of Protection. Sensei looking to escape it. But there goes the stun. Is the son of damage. That is a lower build Crusade. That War Stomp I think locks you in though. Yeah. That War Stomp gave you just a long enough of a stun to help you commit. Certified is the last one left versus Mad Cow. He's got to find a way to break past those defenses. Forbearance is up on the Mad Cow for a bit. Blind, huge. You need to get yourself a Mind Games on the guy as soon as possible, though. Does go for the horror effect, reducing the amount of healing the guy gets into a Void Torrent. Does go for the interrupt. Mind Games needs to come out instantly here. Trying to go for a heal. Searing Glare is going to make it harder for you to land any of those casts. Might be looking at a Disperse here. Stun. I think it's a Disperse situation. Mad Cow super low on health. Bubble still in play. Certified needs to find a way to remove the bubble or just take down Mad Cow right then and there. Two options. Mad Cow, bubble. Certified, how do you react? Fade. I'm trying to mass a spell. Does get interrupted. Oh, Mad Cow bringing it back though. My goodness, that's a tough one. That's a rough to be in with a melee in your face. He's got a full immunity. Literally the ball in his court. He just got to make sure he doesn't miss that kick. And there it is. And there it is. And he takes it. My goodness. Oh my. That was good. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it. Are we doing more, boys, or are we done, Ski? Let me know. Let me know. How you doing, Randozy? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome, welcome. 590, right? We're hitting up 591. 591, boys. Here we are. 591. Let me know, Sniper, or if you guys are going to be bouncing. It is about that time, so if you got stuff going on. We have been doing this stream for a bit. Full send one more if everyone says I'm down. I'm down to complain about we got bodies. We're done. Wait. Hold on. Done as in... Done as in... Not... Good to play? Or done as in... Done for the day? Why did I rhyme that? Done as in... Good to... Team disbanded. Got it. Team disbanded, Baneling. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna call it here, man. We had ourselves, I think, a little bit longer stream than EU got. Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. GG's, boys. I enjoyed the hell out of these duels. These were so good, man. These were so good. I had a lot of fun. I definitely had a full... This was... I got no words. I got no words, man. My brain... I need sleep. That's what I need, dude. I really did enjoy these duels though, boys. I really did enjoy it. Thank you all so much for joining, man. Blast, dude. I had a blast too. We're going to be doing more of these next week. Friday for EU, Saturday for the Team NA. And we'll see how the class changes are going to be not tomorrow, in a couple of days though too. That's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. And yeah. Yo, Storm, be back here next week, my guy, if you want to join this. We do this every single week. Professor playing Elliot was fun. You're more than welcome to come back next week and play some more indoors, man. I think those are pretty fantastic, like, place for players to just like test out classes, try builds, try things, and like it gets you really, really good at like countering other classes. Like if let's say you struggle with rogues and arenas, for example, right? You feel like, man, there's just not much you can do. Go into duels, perfect 1-in-1, use an opportunity to fight against a variety of classes. You'll see rogues, you'll see demon hunters, you'll see plenty of stuff you see in arena, and like it'll give you like a way to like counter them and try different things. I know 2s and 3s like a little different though, because like, you know, you have an extra partner with each one, with each team, right? A healer to help them out, but like it gives you an idea of like, okay, here's what I could do against that class, and that can help out in like arenas and stuff. But it's pretty cool either way. Yeah, more than welcome to join us, my guy. So next week, yeah, Dark Soul, more than welcome to join, man. You and the other rogue too. I don't know if you guys came in together as a group or whatever. You guys are more than welcome to pop in. I'm gonna have a lot of footage to go through actually between EU and NA. Was the second time I played Outlaw? How'd you like it? I like Outlaw a ton, man. It is good. It does. You do need to like play it a little differently than Subtlety or Assassin, which are like send cooldowns. You find to reset. With Outlaw, you have not necessarily cooldowns, but like you kind of have an always go mentality. And you just gotta get to the proper cheap shot, get a couple between the eyes. That's really what you gotta play around, is that cheap shot or kitten shot, and go into like a full-on stealth combo. That's really about what it comes down to. But it's like but you don't really have like, I guess you could also play Killing Spree, and then you do have a button that you want to press inside of a cooldown window. But you want to make sure you don't press it out inside of like dance or anything like that. And even Killing Spree, I would like recommend against it, just because Exploded my cuz, yeah. Exploded is my cuz, so yeah, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to both of you, more than welcome to join us. But yeah, you really want to get those between the eyes windows in stealth, like the cheap shot, get yourself a soul setup. That full ambush setup into a kinder shot is a pretty good opener too, and you get yourself more ambushes while adrenaline rush is rolling. And while you're in stealth, right, adrenaline rush basically never depletes, so you could utilize it to your favor to have basically perma constant goes. I'll try again next time. Yeah, more than welcome to, man. Have a hard time resetting. You don't necessarily reset as Outlaw. I guess you do have a shorter vanish cooldown, because as you spend calm points, you will get that ability back up quicker. But you really do gotta find like moments where you gotta like stay on your target. In a 1v1 situation, like using evasion and then continuing to hammering damage, or Cloak of Shadows and then hammering damage, finding those moments, I think you'll see like a lot of this overall like pressure that you can build, even if you don't have the enemy like fully stun locked. As long as it can't really stop you go. We need to see. Yeah, that's for sure. That's sure, Hockey. We definitely do. I want to see the what is it, Death Stalker? Because Trickster was actually kind of cool. I really want to see Death Stalker. See what they got going on for them. They'll probably give them a cold blood interaction. At least that's what a lot of people assume. But like the fact that they gave rogues like feint interaction for hero talent is weird, but not in a bad way. It's like, well, maybe that could work, possibly, potentially. And yeah, boys, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me see if I can leave you guys off with a banger on the mix too. Let me see if I can do that really quickly. I just lost it. I just had it there for a second. I lost it. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, you guys have a good one. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm just gonna be chilling. Probably, hopefully not working. Just hanging. 10 to 6 might be out this Tuesday. Who knows, man? It might be a really wild week for me, this next reset. So I'm gonna try to see if I can catch a couple of Z's and work on fixing my sleep schedule here and there. But yeah, thank you all so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all in the next stream, yeah? Alright, boys? Alrighty, peace.